Forgot to unmute. But I did test my upload speed before the stream, and I mean right now we're not dropping any frames, so hopefully it won't be a repeat of yesterday. But it's looking, yeah, it's looking alright right now. I could probably bump up the bitrate, but that's a little sketchy to do. Maybe I'll try again later in the future. So hopefully what it's at right now is fine. I actually don't even remember what I set it to. 8,000? But hopefully that's good enough. I do have a little bit longer of a delay. Like I think usually I have like a 3-second delay, but it's like up to 6-7 seconds now, just so it's not as buffery if it does go down. I didn't do that many runs after stream yesterday. Like I think as soon as I ended stream last night, I went straight into playing Street Fighter 6. Still off the Evo high. I really want to get better at that. But I have been, this morning before work, I have been grinding away. I did, what is that? 8 runs this morning. So it was like an hour. I woke up early, so like I spent like an hour and a half doing these runs. And I have this Marzensky that has a decent amount of whites, and then this Ogre that has a insane amount of whites. So I'm trying to get an... Unfortunately, I don't have El Condor Pasa at 3-star, but I'm trying to get all these whites over there. So I can finally train up a Symboli. But yeah, these longs... I mean, like, I didn't care about the blue or the pink spark or the red sparks. I'm just trying to pass on the white sparks, which I've been going, like, somewhat okay. It's just I kind of want to hit, like, an actual good blue or red spark. Who do I main? I play Cammy. I've been seeing the skins, but I don't know if I want to spend that much money on the summer skins. And I also hate the new... Yeah, there was a new update today for Street Fighter 6. And I really don't like the new character. Like, I hate playing against him. Okay. We will... I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to show what I did, so... Do I hoard all of my trophies? What do you mean, do I hoard all of my trophies? Like, are you talking about my, my presence in here? Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, I just don't claim those. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing this Marzensky with this, not this Ogre, this pace-chasing Ogre, right? Let me double check. Yes. And then, who am I borrowing? Who am I borrowing? Is it this McQueen? 3 medium, 3 pace, 2 pace. Yes. Alright. Let's see if these 3 borrows... Oh, do I exchange my trophies right away for stars now? I am hoarding them all, yeah. I'm gonna use all the goddess statues when the New Year's Haru comes out to 5-star her. This is the derby. How do I get all these white sparks? They just have like... I think I can pull it up once we're in the race. But they just have like an insane number of skills. And I also do like every G1 race possible. This is like a culmination of like 50 runs. Like this is my best white spark. You switch your planner going 2 front runners to a pace as race planner and swinging enough for recovery. You don't have access to Gourmand. I mean, it's enough. It's just like you would have to train Stam more. Like you would probably want to aim for somewhere between 900 and 1,000 if you are planning to make that pace chaser like your ace. But yeah, I am saving up all the goddess statues. I don't remember how much you need. You need 500, right, for the last star? Alright, let me double check. It's 250, or no, it's 500 total, right? So, we go to star unlock. I have enough to get Bakshin up. Yeah, it's 500 stars. So for the New Year's Haru, I would get 90 for pulling her on the banner, and then I would need 410 more stars, which is just an insane amount of goddess statues that I don't really want to calculate right now. Because I'm expecting to not pull any more of her. Isn't having too many white sparks a bad thing? Diluted pool? It depends, but if it's like the race ones, no. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go for the New Year's outfit 5-star. Because I need anything to try to let her win. Like, I need any advantage I can get. But yeah, I will be spending, because I don't think the stars really matter that much. Like, obviously, unless you're maining like that character. But if you're like running a meta Uma for that track with like, I think at 3 stars serviceable. It's just specifically because I'm trying to enter Haru into like everything that I want the New Year's outfit at 5-star. I don't think having more white sparks dilutes the pool. Because otherwise, like, I mean, on the Japanese server right now, they're doing like 30 white sparks. I don't think it like I think it's just each one has an individual rate of being triggered. Yeah, it's just I don't want to add up the end. So I don't know how much it actually is. But it is a lot of goddess. I don't even know how many I have right now. How many alts does Urara have? Urara only has 1. The New Year's outfit that comes out in a couple of months. So 4.5 months from now, I'd say. I think they're independent, but I mean, I haven't seen anyone state that they're not or they are. But it wouldn't make sense if there was like a limited amount of white sparks you can activate. But I haven't seen anybody say anything about it. Or else that'd be like way too much that you have to keep in mind. Sorry, I forgot what this gave. Okay, can you do... Okay, let me do the math because it's kind of bothering me now. So it's 410 divided by, I guess, 25 times. Is that 10? It's 15? 25 times. So it's 300. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so it's 375 for the first 5 buys, which gets you 410 minus 5 buys, which is... Wait, I can't do this math on camera. 125. So you need to get 285, and each one is worth 5 goddess statues. Is that right? So it's 375 to get the first 125. And then you would multiply this by 5. So... Am I doing my math right? It's 1,800 total goddess statues to get an Uma to 5-star if you only have 1 copy of it. I believe I did that math right. I know somebody... Okay, yes. Yeah. What is that? 1,800? Let me see how much I have right now. I've been playing since day 1, and I currently have... Is it upgrade items? No, other. I have 146. So I'm almost 10% of the way there. So it's very expensive to get a 5-star off of just the goddess statues. How much roughly did I 5-star on the Japanese? I think I had 1. I played for a year, and I think I had 1 5-star. And that was the summer Marzensky. The thing is, like, I don't even think it's worth... I think as soon as you hit your Uma, like, it's not worth pulling on it anymore. Like, you'd rather just use your carrots for something else. Yeah, I would say, especially, unless you are, you know, swiping thousands of dollars for every single banner, which is what one of my club leader does. Like, they have every Uma at 5-star. Like, it's like $3,000 per banner that comes out if you want to have a maxed account. Because I don't even think extra stars turn into goddess statues, right? They turn into clovers? Yeah, they turn into clovers. They don't even give you... Like, they won't even let you exchange maxed out Umas. Which is... like, it just makes no sense. Like, the clovers exchange shop is so bad. That's basically 200 star pieces for one pull. Like, this shop is so sad to look at. Yeah, the clovers, and it's also like crazy because they kind of hide how like the pulls don't carry over. Like, it's such... Wait, let me double check. I really hate... Actually, I just hate most gacha systems now. But like... Where is it? I don't even think it doesn't tell you on here, right? You have to click details and open up this alternate site to tell you, hey, your pity doesn't carry over. I hate this system. Like, I always feel so bad when I see somebody like just lose like their 80 pulls because it doesn't carry over. Yeah, you get the message like, hey, you didn't redeem anything, so here's your consolation, which is you get, I mean, you get one pull, maybe. They thought it would carry over, yeah. It's such a shitty system. Like, it feels so bad just having to save up for a pity. You know it from Precon? I mean, yeah. It's just side games monetization. You've lost 60 pulls so far? Yeah, I mean, I've lost like 20 because I pulled on the Uma banner to get extra Umas. I really don't want to train power. I also don't think King Halo has anything I want. Actually, I kind of want firm conditions. Oh well. You wish they let you buy the stars you already have. Yeah, it's only from... It's also kind of scummy because... Actually, I don't know if it's scummy. But you have to grab the stars for each alternate outfit as well. I don't know if that's scummy, but it's just weird that, you know, if somebody has like 4 alternate outfits, you have to get each one individually. Your heart's stuck at 14 is not that bad. There's also going to be daily pulls coming soon. There's going to be free daily pulls, so I don't think you should spend any more. And you should wait for the free daily pulls and hope that you hit off of that. Sorry, give me a second. I need to search up what this event gives. Bottom one gives stand and power. Okay. 10k for an Uma star on Daily Shop is crazy. Yeah, that's such a scam. I only buy the 1-star versions, like the 5k ones, because I don't know if I'm going to pull enough, or I'm going to pull on enough Uma banners where I can 5-star them without buying them, or like 3-star them without buying it. Bottom option is power. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the 3%. I'm just saying, like, maybe you hit the 10% to get an Uma that you don't have if you don't have 15 Umas for team trials. There's no, no. I'm not saying, like, you're gonna hit a 3-star off of the off of the daily pulls. I'm just saying that, like, there's a chance that you hit an Uma you're missing. Like, when's the free daily pulls? It's when Gold Ship Week starts. I think the free daily pulls come first, and then the free daily pulls come first, and then the supporter banner daily pulls come after. But don't quote me on that. It's either that or the other way. But that's during Gold Chip Week. But yeah, I'm just talking about like I'm hoping off the daily pulls I hit one of these missing 2 stars that I don't have yet. Should you also be buying the star pieces of the characters you don't have in the daily shop? If you think about it, I wish I could pull up the daily shop right now, but let's say, I mean, if they have a legend race, right? So I've won almost all my legend races. I think I lost maybe 1 since day 1. So let's go to Star Unlock and let's look at, like for example, Special Week. I have 82 stars right now. You would have to buy 70 stars from the daily shop in order to grab the rest of it, which is 70 times 15,000. That's going to be 1 million monies if you bought it every time it showed up on the daily shop in order to max limit break it. And this was already after like the legend race, which is the only realistically the only other way to get star pieces. This is why like I just never say buy the, like you should never buy the 3-star versions. Yeah, you'd also have to roll Special Week in that daily shop 70 times. I do buy the the winning tickets because, you know, I could make it in 12 more attempts and it's only 5,000. But like I almost never buy anything but the 1-stars. And then like at a certain point, like once these 1-stars get 3-starred, I don't think I'm ever gonna buy a star piece from the daily shop. Sorry, that was a very big rant. Yeah, they just want to pressure people who are especially when they do like the anniversary pulls, they just want to pressure you to spend money to hit pity. Because they're like, oh, you know, you got a couple pulls on it. Oh, Night Owl. Bottom one uses energy. Wait, I am so lost. Okay, yes, top one gives 10 energy. Only go for 2 stars to get them 3-star. I don't even do 2-star. I only do the 1-star. To try to get them up to 3-star. But I think once you get them 3-star, like there's literally no point. Even if you somehow got the 500 star pieces, it's only like a flat 15 to every stat. And a 3% buff to their ult. Like, there's just better things to spend your monies and everything else on than getting their star levels up. Oh, I really want to do this training, but I need to clear Night Owl. You didn't win against the first Legend Race lineup, and it feels awful because you wish you had Symboli. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait till like the year 1 anniversary for that. Oh, sorry, I skipped your comment, Oblink. Is there any chance they'll get free paid SSR character selector anytime soon? Did that happen in Japan? I don't think anytime soon. I think the soonest is year 1. I don't think it happened at the half anniversary. Year 1 they had a paid character selector. But I can't find any information on the half anniversary. I only know there's the SSR selector ticket at the half anniversary. Nice nature. Is this the guts? No, this is the wits card. Top one gives 5 energy. Okay. Yeah, like you just kind of want some of the ults. And also like they're just like extremely better when you have them 3-star. Like the ult almost the level from like a 2-star to a 3-star is like a 40% buff to their ult. If you pull for Super Creek, when do you stop pulling? Oh no, if you're pulling on the Super Creek banner, you should just pull to pity because you want extra copies. It's just Uma banners. If you want the banner Uma, there's like no point in pulling afterwards. Like I don't think getting a duplicate is ever worth it. But supporter cards always try to hit pity. Half anniversary only resets the 7.5k pack? Okay. Yeah, I haven't like seen anything online about a selector ticket pack at the half anniversary. I just know for sure they come out at the first anniversary or when the third scenario releases. The expected time for 70 rolls of special week in the daily shop is 446 days. That is funny. I don't think I hit any of my mood up events, so I'm gonna greed and not do. Yeah, I'm gonna greed and not do a recreation. What horse should you get look at Curran on? I don't know how good that skill is. Let me switch it up while I do this. Let's do another speed. Look at Curran. Increase target speed and acceleration when passing another runner while well positioned around the halfway through the race. So you have to be less than 3. I think in the Taurus Cup it's kind of hard to utilize. Or actually just in general, it's kind of hard to utilize. Mainly because we look at the inheritance for it, and it's like your target speed increase is 1/5 of what it is on Curran, and your acceleration is 1/3 of what it is when inherited. The base duration is like a 30% nerf. I don't know, it's like 0.05 is such a low target speed increase that I don't even know if this helps you position better. I think it's like a fine skill on Curran, but the inheritance seems very weak. Like a 20%, like it's a 20% effectiveness for target speed, a 60% effectiveness on base duration, and a 33% effectiveness on increased acceleration. So I wouldn't really inherit this. It's fine if you use it if you are running Curran, which I don't think she can really run on this upcoming Champions Meet. But on Sprint, she is very strong. You got Curran at 190 pulls, now you're waiting sadly for another 1 pull because you'd rather 4-star Curran than get a single ticket. I mean, yeah, if you have 190 pulls at that point, you should just invest another 10 pull in. I'm more so saying that like if you're like under 100 pulls, it's not worth spending 15,000 carats to hit pity. You pray for your Creek merchant to keep her there. Okay. Now that I'm 2 moods down, I will do a recreation. Nice. Good speed. What skills would you recommend? Like I know I recommend Let's Pump Some Iron and Marzinski, but what deck would I recommend for Gold Ship? Another mood down. I think you can almost always just get away with... On Gold Ship, you can probably get away with 4 speed, 2 stam, if your stam cards are good. But mostly, all the decks will be running speed and stam. I have a wit card here, because if I high roll, I hit the cap on speed, and this wit card specifically has career events that give me mood up. So I'm able to save a turn by not hitting recreation. But most of it's just going to be like you should be doing 3 speed, 3 stam, and then you can replace cards depending on like if you have too much speed or if you have too much stam. Skill-wise, there's not much. Like, I think most of your skill points are going to go into your inherits. So I can't imagine a specific card for Gold Ship off the top of my head. But also, like, I'm not planning on building Gold Ship, so I don't know what skills you would be looking for. Like, I don't know what skill card gives end closer stuff. The current legend race is Curran, so you can get stars from that. Yeah. You can get, if you win every race against Curran, you can get around 80 stars. So hopefully that also helps you. Oh, there's tail held high. No aptitude ups, which is unfortunate. Cloudy Days is also useless. I don't think I have the full combo to use tail held high. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Narita gives enclosure skills? Okay. Yeah, so I'm not planning on bringing in a gold ship, so I just don't know what has the enclosure skills. Spark's cost system is basically sunk cost meets FOMO. There's not too much... I would say there's less FOMO in this game than other gachas because banners, like, they're not limited, but it definitely has the sunk cost, like, meter, like, cranked up all the way. Like, it definitely has the most, like, sunk cost fallacy type of, feeling out of every gacha game that I've played. Is tail held high even good? It's good if I was building a front runner. But I'm not building a front runner, and I also don't really want to be that far ahead because I'm trying to activate shooting for victory, which I didn't get on this first inspiration. What's the combo to activate tail held high? You're just grabbing all like the mid-race abilities, I believe. But it's mainly for front runners. Like, I don't think it's that good. Well, on like a pace chaser, you don't really want to be in a good position because you need two people in front of you and nobody's running front runners. But it's like ramp up, I think, gives you velocity mid race when you're passing somebody. What's the medium one? Up tempo, I think. There's up tempo and then sometime playtime's over procs. It's ramp up slipstream, yeah. I mean, I think like that combo is just good on front runners, but it's not like front runners, like anything but pace chasers, I think can use the ramp up slipstream tail held high combo. You got an anime Teho with both with the skills, but seems pretty bad. Does Teho not work as pace? Yeah, it is ramp up, playtime's over, tail held high. Yeah, it's good on everything but pace right now. Because I think if you run that combo, you're just never gonna proc shooting for victory on a pace chaser. I think for this upcoming Champions meet, you'll be better off running Teho as a late surger. Like, I think the only ones that will work as pace chaser is Marzensky and Taiki Shuttle. I think most pace, like, if you face against another pace chaser that is Marzensky or Taiki Shuttle, you'll just lose on paper. Whereas if you're late surger, you can enter the 6th place lottery for Let's Pump Some Iron. 11% failure rate. 11% failure rate, there's 2 days until summer. So if I rest now... I'll just rest now. Does the crane game appear on a specific date? It always appears after I waste a tip. It's always after recreation. The crane game comes after recreation. But it has to be... It can't be during your pre-debut. Yeah, one of the skills is... There's like 5 different skills that activate mid-race that can work on the whole combo. Is Top Gun end or late better for the CM? I would... Between late and 6% failure? Between late and end, I would rather you do end, because it's easier to enter the Let's Pump Some Iron lottery as an end than as a late. Like, let me tell you like what I mean by lottery. So there's basically let's see here. Unique. There's basically 3 speed skills that we're talking, or 3 acceleration skills that we're talking about. It's... Where is it? Okay, I'll just search them up. We have Shooting for Victory, which is a when inherited, is a 0.2 acceleration increase. We have red, and this is 5th through 3rd. We have redshift, which is a 0.2 acceleration, which comes from 5th or higher. And then we have let's pump some iron, which is 6th place, only 6th place, and another 0.2 acceleration. So anyone who's like serious about making an Uma will have, if all 3 skills proc, 0.6 acceleration on that corner at the very start of the race. So the cap for acceleration right now is 0.6. This is why I am building a Maruzensky, because Maruzensky with redshift gets the 0.4. So if I proc the 0.4 acceleration from here and the 0.4, or the 0.2 from Taiki Shuttle, I'll also have a 0.6 acceleration. And then it's just a lottery for basically whoever activates Let's Pump Some Iron first, because it's locked to 6th place. Most likely will win, just because they accelerated earlier than the people behind them. And if you proc this, if you proc Let's Pump Some Iron and get the acceleration there, it's a lot easier to pass somebody and enter 5th place to proc redshift and shooting for victory. So the goal, the goal as an end closer is, let me pull up Gold Ship, is to just proc all 3 of them as fast as you can. And the first one to proc all 3 of them usually wins. Like you can see this giant spike right here. You want to proc them all within this window. And it's just, that's why we call this a 6th place lottery. Because it'll whoever's in 6th place as soon as the acceleration starts will be able to proc Let's Pump Some Iron first. Honestly, the rest of the skills don't matter as much as this lottery system of triple acceleration. Crane Game shows up in September? No, it's just any time in the Classic or Senior year. So after the debut race and before the URA finale, anytime you hit Recreation, you can enter the Crane Game. What skills do you run from Anime Tokai? You already plan build parents to proc tail held high, so you're cooked. You're playing her as pace. It's not that like you're cooked, you are just weaker, because as a pace chaser, you can only use Maruzensky and Taiki Shuttle, which is a 0.4 acceleration, compared to like my Maruzensky pace chaser, who will have a 0.6 acceleration because she's not inheriting redshift. But I'm not saying like she'll never win. It's just if you unluckily face somebody like me in the final round, it's a lot harder for you to win. Do we know who the next Legend Racers are? I think you can look at that through Game Tora if you just go onto the Japanese server. Where is it? Events, I believe. You can go Legend Race History. So we'll know that the next one is the Derby, and it's Winning Ticket, Vodka, and Tokai Teho. And I think this is sometime next month, or like 3 weeks from now. Ogre's ult isn't needed for pace. I know Ogre's ult is not... It's useful, like it can be used. But it's not like needed, I would say. But almost everyone can run it. Well, except maybe like a front runner. Like I'm getting it on my Maruzensky. But we can see here. But like Triumphant Pulse, it's like this little blip right here that you see at the end of the race. That is your 0.25 target speed increase. Against someone who doesn't have it, like it is a lot more length. Or actually, it's because I have redshift. Like it's maybe a length difference. It's useful, but oh, the next Legend race is this week or this month, I mean. Yeah, Gold Ship, I think. Well, I think Narita Brian or Narita Taishin is the best end closer right now. Like Gold Ship would be the option if you don't have her. You have 60 careers and just white spark farming, praying for a good blue, but you have 2 weeks worth of farming. The issue is that, like, because I don't know if you're entering in the Champions Meet, but like I'm using my borrows right now on, like, I'm making the Champions Meet right now because I'm 10 runs in and I'm still haven't gotten a good enough, like, a Champions Meet ready Uma that I'm happy with. What's the site that I use to compare the abilities? It's a race simulator. Do not trust this, like, 1-to-1. This is just, like, only read the charts, don't trust the numbers. I think most of the time the numbers here are just completely wrong, like the average length lead. But, like, how it interacts with the course is almost always correct. But yeah, I can link this in the chat. Yeah, Narita Taishin, I think, is the strongest Uma in this Champions Meet. We're on accelerated schedule. I just also want to calculate this month. It's 0.3 and not 0.4. I mean, yeah, I also have my spreadsheet. This is mine. We're not on a 0.3. We're on a 0.4, like a 0.44. But it is a lot slower than last month. Because I'm taking a mean of the entire thing. I do think this month is at 0.3, but it'd be like, statistically, it's just wrong to not consider the past global days. Like, I don't think you can only look at this month's days and say, oh, this month was at a 0.3, so everything after this is 30%. You have to look at the full release date. Oh, I cannot take a 70%. Yeah, I think, did anyone from my club have a cracked Taishin? I mean, I'm assuming my club leader is making one, because I think they just pulled it, like, level 5. But I don't think they've trained one yet. Or maybe they're just gonna settle on their insane gold ship. Let me see. Is it? No, it's not you. It probably is you, actually. I don't think I've seen her post their... Where's our leader? Yeah, I don't think I've seen them post their Taishin. But they definitely max potentialed it. Or not max potentialed it, max started it. The only info you had before was some random friend. 200 million fans is crazy. That's twice as much as I have. And I already play this game a lot. I think I have like 300 careers. They have, I think, 500 or 600. Some insane number like that. There's a... Oh, right. I didn't get dirt inheritances. I already have you at 60, so I really don't want to do that. I guess let's just do another wit. Yeah, I think we're like 200 mil fans up on second place. Yeah, I think they probably play like... I mean, they get like 15 mil fans, which is like 20, 25 runs a day. I can probably get a run down to 25 minutes. So it's about like 10 hours of playing this game. It is a lot. Yeah, they probably don't play anything else but Uma Musume. Top option is... No, they are definitely using carrots. Remember, like, 80% of my club has spent money. I think we have 2 free-to-play players in my club. Everyone else just spends money. It's 10 carrots to refresh to do a run. Yeah. Like, you just use 10 carrots. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, I think. I'm about to run out of juice. So you're gonna see me also use my carrots. Making parents for a Tachyon. If you don't get unlucky in terms of sparks, you get a Taishin up. Then run Tachyon, Taishin, Nature. Oh, you have a Taishin? Yeah. I mean, Taishin should probably be your... like, your ace. I think half the people in my... I think I'm like one of the last ones that still has stam restores. I think everyone's using carrots in my club right now. You've encountered an Ogre with 1200, 1000, 1000 stat line. Is Ogre easier to get stats on, or is that an insanely lucky run? His supports are pretty... Well, I'm kind of just like... Maybe he's inheriting better blue sparks. Because I have like 2 1-star sparks. So I'm losing like a couple hundred off of blue sparks alone. Or actually not a couple hundred, let's see. I'm missing 5 stars. So each star is like an average of 30 stats. So I'm losing like 150. But he probably also just had a really good run. Spending carrots for career runs is like paying quarters for an arcade machine. Well, I mean, like, as long as like you're not wasting your runs, like, I don't really mind spending 10 carrots on a run. Because most of the time I am looking to do inheritance runs or... Okay, this... Alright, no S on medium. This is automatically glue. Did someone I know get bunked by the Autobot banning, or is the announcement just fear-mongering? I don't check the Discord server that much, but I don't think I've seen anyone get banned because they bought a rerolled account. So I think it's just like to, not fearmong, but like to deter people from doing bots. But if you get banned because you think that I'm saying, oh, you can use a bot, please do not think I'm saying that. A second Night Owl? Think about it, 1 G3 race is 3 career runs. Yeah, you can think about it that way, but once you get all the trophies, like, it's pretty much... You're gonna run out. But, I mean, like, if you think about the 30 from dailies, like, that's 3 runs. I guess let's take this. I don't think anyone in my club uses automation tool for farming runs. Everyone manually plays. Or at least no one's revealed in the server that they use a bot. But I definitely know people have bought their accounts. But I don't think anyone has revealed, hey, I'm using a automatic tool for farming runs. And I don't think any of them are. Oh, 27%, but this is like my best speed. Okay. Summer camp is extremely screwed. But like, what are the odds I was gonna get that, right? I forgot I had Night Owl. Yeah. It just sucks that this is like already glue. I don't even know if I got... I don't think I got Gormand anyways. I did get Swinging Maestro, which is nice. But... yeah, we're just gonna tank the Night Owl, I think. Since there's only so many turns left. Yeah, I think this is still going to be worse than the current Marzensky that I have. You won't have Marzensky, so you won't get... I don't know, like, you have to think about it. It's like, the final race is against 2 other people. What are the odds that you run into another whale? Or, not another whale, but like, what are the... like, I don't think that whales are 33% of the player base. I don't even think 33% of the player base are going as hard as I am, making like a perfect Uma for it. Yeah, I think I think the bot thing was only because wow, I am tanking this Night Owl. I think the bot thing was only for the Kita Sim Black like Chinese re-rollers. Because there was an insane China farm making max limit break re-roll accounts. You think Gold Ship would be better pick than Gold Ship because Gold Ship has a 20 stam bonus and 10% power, is much easier to build compared to Taishin. It's better to Taishin inherit her skill to Gold Ship instead. I don't think you need the 20% stam bonus for Gold Ship. Like, to get it, because you're an end closer. You don't need that much stam. Like, you're not going to get hit by debuffers. You might get hit by an All-Seeing Eye if you're too strong and you overtake the nice nature before it goes off. Nice, I got rid of Night Owl through praying at the shrine. Wait, no, I did not. She got bad. I didn't even know. Wait, the shrine can. I don't think I've ever had the shrine event not clear the condition. I didn't know that was possible. Really? So not only do you have to roll the shrine event off of Recreation, you also have to roll to clear the condition off of it? That is insane. Side Games is already doing the hard work of porting. Yeah, it's such hard work to port over a the system like that. I mean, I don't even think I'm ever gonna use the auto function. Because, like, I'd rather... Probably don't need ramp up. Yeah, I didn't get, this is just glue. If I saved the run earlier, the gold chip there, dodge nice nature, and still won. Oh, I didn't save that run. I don't even think I watched that run. Gold chip does dodge debuffs though, yeah. Like, I don't think you need that much stam because you're just gonna dodge the debuffs. That's the whole point of running the end closer, so you don't get hit by double nice nature. I was hoping for an energy restore there. The shrine event feels like a 70% success. Yeah, I don't think I pay attention to it enough to know what it is. Yeah, this I only have 600 stam as well. This run is just actually cherry picking is soft dev team from take. Yeah, I mean, like, but at the same time, like, what we currently have is just a complete carbon copy of the Japanese server release. So I'm not saying that, like, it's not hard work. Like, obviously it's still work. But we haven't gotten anything that was different than how they released it on the Japanese server besides translations. I didn't even get shooting for victory, so, like, this is actually just useless. I guess let's grab some random skills and hope that it becomes a good parent. Instead of ramp up, I think I'd rather have these two. Yeah, this is going... If it's not a 3-star, it's just useless. It's 5,640 carats, because it's meant to spell out gold chip. Alright, and it's a bad parent. Okay. Considering the massive amount of player base, do I think matchmaking will be affected for the first 2 rounds? I don't think so. I don't think there'll be, like, a slower matchmaking because of it. Does gold chip still want red chip and shooting for victory? Yeah, because it can proc on gold chip. Can't wait for the Design Your Island feature in like 3 years. I keep forgetting who I am grabbing. Just... Man, I was really hoping that these salmon hairs would be enough. I guess because it's one of them is speed. Having such bad lucks with the raffles, tissues every time. What happens when there's no pace chasers or surgers? Is there promotion in other styles? No. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think I've ever thought about that. So you're saying if there was 9 late surgers, or 9 end closers / late surgers? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how promotion works in that scenario. Because like most of the time there's at least one pace chaser or one front runner. I'd have to search that up. I'd assume they would randomly choose somebody still. What if it's just front runner? Oh, okay. In that example, if there's just front runners and late surgers, no. One of them wouldn't promote. It's just late surgers will just keep a certain amount of distance. Or the front runner will still keep a certain amount. Rather than late surgers, like rather than one of the surgers being promoted to pace chaser, the front runner would drop back to like the pace chasing position because it can't be more than 10 meters in front of the second place Uma, who isn't a front runner. Taishin's also end closer, and probably people will still use gold chip as end closer Uma. I mean, yeah, if somebody pulled Taishin, they'll probably just run gold chip and Taishin. I think end closers are the strongest just to dodge Nice Nature. Nope, what happened to my skip function? All end closers, the Uma's. What does this event give? Speed and wisdom. Actually, I probably didn't need speed. I think I always cap out on speed. The next CM is going to be experience. The next one's a long one, right? That one's going to be a pain to build for. Oh. I think it's too early to gamble on this 30%. Like, this is actually just run ending if I fail it. When building Evil Nature, do you build her with the intent of getting a top spot or strictly there to suck? No. Evil Nature is like there just to debuff. Like you're using up one of your slots to debuff other Umas. Yeah. Should you run gold and Taishin? You're gonna build a Taiki shuttle. I think it's easier to build double end closer, right? Because you would already have the parents set up with Let's Pump Some Iron. But you could also just build the Taiki shuttle. I think it's fine. Okay, I think I have more priority of getting Special Week to 80 than Top Gun. Okay, well both of them showed up on speed, so I can do this training. Okay, that's actually really good. I got straight away recovery. Because hopefully now I can get 2 golds and a white. Don't fail at 9%. Nice. Was that the first or the second event? Taste of Warmth the first or the second event of Super Creek? I think it's the first one. I need to pay attention more during these runs. Oh yeah. Yesterday I had a Maru run where running somehow Maru Zensky got blocked. That made no sense. Oh, that was the second one? Okay, thank you. Do you know how much the top borrowers are making in friend points? I think like around 5,000. Like for the new power card, since everyone's borrowing it to make parents, I think they're getting around 5,000. Yeah, that's why I was confused, because I think I already got that first one like a while ago. Or not a while ago, like pretty early. I don't know if it was back-to-back though. That was definitely a really quick Super Creek. Yeah, they're making like 5,000. I'm pretty sure the one that, like, my whale is making about 5,000 friendship points every day. Like, they already have the whole shop bought out. Oh, my Top Gun has more bond than Super Creek? Yeah, if I don't get swinging my Istro, there's gonna be a problem. No, you're capped out at 100 per day for borrows. For the, like, for your Uma borrow, I'm pretty sure, I thought. Right? Yeah, like, your star Uma being borrowed is only 100 a day. So they're not really printing anything. The friend points just comes from... the friend points comes from having your supporter card. But you can't print more than 100 club points. Like, as soon as 10 people use your star Uma, it doesn't really do anything more. Like, let me see how much they have borrowed right now. Is it you? They have a Marzensky, 393. Okay, not that much. Is it really needed to get an S medium aptitude? You retrain Ogre, she's using stats and skills. I would say it's like a overall like a 10% buff. It's like it's somewhere between an 8 to a 10% buff for having a S in medium. So it's pretty important, but I don't know, it's hard to judge. Your Ogre has 5,000 children? That's insane. You only get the rewards right, it doesn't block people from using it. No, yeah, it doesn't block people from using it. It's just like, after 10 people use it per day, you just don't get any more rewards, but obviously, more people can use it. It's 5% speed. I think it's 10... Check. So for speed, it's 5% there. And then I don't think there's anything for acceleration. But yeah, it's a 5% top speed buff. But like in a medium slope, or like in a medium track, this 5% speed is about like a 10%. Like your Uma's 10% stronger for having this 5% speed buff. Since not the distance. Yeah, it's weird, like, just like how this is calculated, but on average you're about 10% stronger than somebody who doesn't have an S. I don't know. I don't really want to pull up the math for it. Actually, you know what? If I have my graph up still, I will pull it up. No, I only have an acceleration graph saved, so we will not be seeing a graph of it, but it's about 10%. So it'd be better to have, yeah, like an 1100 speed with a medium S is better than a 1200 speed with a medium A. But yeah, I don't have the, I guess I forgot to save the graph for it. Oh, okay, got swinging. Now, we just need a lot of speed, so Special Week will give me Gourmand. And then I have straightaway recovery. So I need probably around 850 stam with the 2 gold skills. That's the plan. You got blasted for using Desmos in your distribution. Desmos is good. I'm just so used to using it, so like I know how to it works. But yeah, it's probably better to like code up something in like Jupiter Hub or something, at least. Maybe not. Maybe don't use Desmos for that. Like it's not that hard to code something in Python for a for a graph. If I do parent farming, yeah, out of stream I do parent farming. Do I know what the chance to trigger a pink spark per career to get from A rank to S rank? I have no idea. Or like I can't find like a reputable like thing. They claim that this is like a 15% chance for a 3-star main parent and a 7.5% chance for a 3-star grandparent, but that's without considering affinity. So I don't know if these are even like accurate numbers. But like that's what people are claiming. That's like the only thing I've seen people claim, but nobody has a source on it. So I don't know what it actually is. How's the TP potion economy? You only have 15 left. I don't know, cause like it depends on how many runs you do, I guess. It's supposedly good. Like I don't think I ever ran out of TP in the Japanese server, but I also wasn't playing as hard as I am right now. So it's kind of hard to give a number to that. What title would be the best clickbait? 100 win rate CM, Haru, Harima, Keenan winner, or JP veteran? What if I just throw all 3 in? And like I don't even have the actual title of the video there, it's just those 3. I think that's probably the best clickbait I can do. So I really gotta win this champions meet, right? Yeah. I mean, I think the hardest out of those 3 right now is getting Haru to win the Arima Keenan. Like, I think I have a higher chance of winning this champions meet right now than getting Haru to win the Arima Keenan. Like, there's so much RNG in those stupid inheritances. Without knowing the impact of Infinity, those numbers are untrustworthy. Like, how do they estimate this? Yeah, that's why I say, like, I don't know what the actual thing is, because they're just numbers that were thrown out. So I can't give you, like, a definitive answer on the 15% and the 7.5%. I got 3rd? By a nose? That's crazy. Man. Best Urara player, global, teaches you how to get 100% PvP wins? Maybe. Maybe I should do that for the next CM. What team am I training for the CM? It's a pace-chasing Marzensky, a late surger Symboli, and a nice nature debuffer. Do we know the impact of Affinity? Nope. We just know that we don't want triangle, but we don't know what the difference between a circle and a double circle is. or if there's like even a like I think this. I mean, I'm assuming. What's the min stats for the Knight's Nature? Like 800 plus wit, and that's it. 800 plus wit, and whatever stats lets you win the URA finale. But you probably want like a minimum of 800 wit to consider putting her on your team. Why pace versus front Maruzensky? Access to Gormand? No, it's access to shooting for victory. Because shooting for victory can only activate if you're third to fifth place. So I'm trying to get 0.6 acceleration from both those skills. Which is the same amount of acceleration a gold ship would have. And then I'm just praying that the lead that I have from that can beat a gold ship. What is sad is that we can only do 3 Umas a day. What they did... Why did they do that? And the Korean server, they gave day 1 5 borrow. I think they gave day 1 10 borrow on the Korean server. It's just like the global version is directly published by Cygames, and they just want us to follow the Japanese release schedule like to a T. Whereas the other two, the Korean and the Taiwanese version, were under different publishing companies. But we'll probably get our borrows upped at the, what is it, the 1 year anniversary? I don't remember. Your evil nature I failed that? Wow, this is a really bad summer training. Your evil nature recently hasn't been getting to the URF and has been low stand power every time recently. Yeah, I mean, I borrowed a... That's 2 failures in a row? I borrowed... Hold up. Which one gives the mood up? 2 15% in a row is so unfortunate. Top one. Yeah, I borrowed a max limit break super creep because I was worried that I wouldn't beat the finale. But you can probably min-max a little bit harder than that. Trying to build 3 front runners, Maru, Top Gun, and Daiwa. I do like the idea of the Daiwa Scarlet Rocket. I really wish I had her 3-star so I could attempt that build. Because on paper, like, the Daiwa Scarlet Rocket seems really strong. I think it's worth running a front runner to up the chances of shooting procs. Wait, is it worth running a front runner to up the chance of shooting procs? I don't really think so. Especially since, well, at least in my situation, my Maruzensky has 0.4 built into Redshift. It's kind of hard using like one of your 3 slots to... Like, you're kind of all-inning on 1/8, and there's just so much RNG during the race that upping the chances like that, I don't think it's that helpful. Yeah, like that's... The Affinity card claims that Affinity is a continuum. Yeah, I mean, it's not data mined, so that's why I never... Wait, is that all the skills I need? Oh, I don't have shooting for victory. Yeah, that's why I haven't made like an Affinity video, because I would have to claim throughout, like, I would have to claim 70% of the things would be conjectures. And, like, I just don't want to make an Affinity video where I have to be like, I don't know for sure, but this is what people believe. Like, I don't want to do that for the video. Don't debuff skills have a range, so if Night Teacher has low speed sands, front runners can escape the debuffs. Yeah, I believe Mystifying Murmur doesn't have a range. It's all the Umas in front of you, but All-Seeing Eyes, I believe, is only in their field of view. So front runners could potentially escape the debuff. But you're more likely to escape it if you're a... You're more likely to escape it if you're, like, the Great Escape, which is a mechanic that isn't out yet. Yeah, competitive frontrunner is just really hard. Like, you have no time to get groundwork up and running in terms of White Sparks, and you don't have Saiyan Sky to, like, be competitive with Maruzensky and Saiyan Sky to get, like, the 0.4 acceleration. That is crazy. We got tissues. I have the skills, but I don't have the uniques, and training has been going really bad. Karaoke? Claw machine? No. Yeah, I just don't want to make a video where I have to say allegedly halfway, like, every single time I want to make a statement. Someone say it's 20 meters to escape debuffs. I mean, once again, that's like, allegedly it's 20 meters to escape debuffs. But with the pacekeeping mechanic, it's pretty hard to be 20 meters away from a nice nature. Unless the nice nature has like 200 stam. Yeah, unless the nice nature has like 200 stam, like 100 power, like most likely you're gonna get hit by it as a front runner. You know what to do with winning ticket after career performance, you want to glue her, even though she got good sparks. The issue with front runners, yeah, you have to run 2 front runners, and it's hard to put your eggs in that basket when you don't have the acceleration skills. Alright, she will not be glue if I hit medium here. Or, actually, I also need to hit shooting for victory. Okay, I got the 1 star, or the other 2 star. Oh, but Taiki didn't give me. Alright. It's glue. I got the left side 2-star green spark, but I didn't get the right side 2-star green spark. And I think this is like one of my worst trainings, stat-wise. Front runners have a hard time to escape, and they don't have the skill to get more vision range. Yeah, I just don't really think you can escape Nice Nature in this upcoming Champions Meet. Besides being a end closer. But you can gamble, which is what I'm doing, with Late Surger, to at least attempt to dodge Mystifying Murmur. But at the end, you'll probably still get hit by All-Seeing Eyes. I want to hit 4 green sparks. Isn't that crazy low probability? No, I've hit all 4. Like, I'd say half my runs we've hit all 4. It's just like, on top of hitting Gourmand, on top of hitting the medium spark, on top of hitting Pace Chaser sparks, yes, it's very unlikely. Late is 50% right or lower? Oh, yeah, it's about 50% to dodge Mystifying Murmur. It just depends on, because like, all the Night Stagers have high wit, so they'll try to be at the front of all the Late Surgers. It just depends if your Uma, after the position keep mechanic, like the first, whatever 10/24 of the races, tries to overtake the Nice Nature or not. What made me build my Maru before Symboli? I'm waiting for a good Meiji Orion still. Well, I was waiting for a good Meiji Orion. There might be a good one already. All-Seeing Eyes, I don't think hits behind. But when it procs, most of the time they're already in last. But All-Seeing Eyes usually hits it. I don't think... Unless Game Tora is wrong, the one I'm talking about dodging is Mystifying Murmur. Like, All-Seeing Eyes will hit you. I mean, yeah, I could be wrong. You know, I'm going off of Game Tora saying that Mystifying Murmur hits everyone ahead of you. But this is the one I'm talking about dodging. Late Surger won't dodge Night Nature. If you're behind Night Nature, you're blocked by her. If you have any skills on your ace, they will go in front of her. Being blocked at the middle leg isn't that important. Like, I'm only talking about... I'm not talking about All-Seeing Eyes. This is solely about Mystifying Murmur. And this activates at the mid-race. I mean, sure, yeah, hypothetically, you could be blocked the entire race by the time Mystifying Murmur triggers and at the last acceleration. But then that also just means that like you can't run late surgers at all, which is a hypothetical that is also extremely unlikely. As unlikely as like being blocked the entire race. But yeah, I don't think you can ever dodge All-Seeing Eyes on any position. There's an 8 medium, 2-star, redshift, 8 stam. Yeah, I'll probably borrow that, but I mean, we're just gonna spend this week on Marzensky because I don't want to think about Symboli right now. I'm gonna get double front runner, had groundwork parent set up, but no inheritance Umas, and you gotta default the 2 aces and nice nature. Yeah, I don't know, it's so hard to build a. Holy mood down. It's so hard to build front runners without Thane Sky. You only have one acceleration skill in that corner. Put Trick Rear on your front runners to get back at the evil natures. I mean, I don't know why you would want to debuff the nice natures, like they're not gonna win. Trying to use Mario and a rented Taiki with Ryan as a parent to try and high roll all 3 on Grass Wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna try to high roll all 3 on my Symboli. Is 835 stam with 2 gold recovery skills good enough? What position is it in? As Pace Chaser, it's enough to survive 1 evil nature, which is what I'm aiming for. But I don't even think I'm gonna hit that. We hit so many mood downs. We hit so many mid downs, and I can't even run this without shooting for victory. Yeah, 835 might be enough. You're running like, yeah. Oh, and it's on pace. Yeah, like that might survive 1. I think there's almost no way you survive 2. I don't really care. I guess what I train. Yeah, I don't know how many people are. I don't know. A lot of people are making videos on nice nature, and like, I just feel like everyone's gonna bring 1. There's 2 evil natures, and mind you, not anyone will survive in the race. Yeah, I've done like some test races with triple nice nature, like maybe 10-ish now, and most people, like during like the last 100 meter, will be stammed out, except late surgers. I think end closers. Like I've only seen end closers not run out of stam when it's triple nice nature. Okay, I don't think I can use this one. I think it's just weaker than my other one. Oh, but I got Gourmand. I can't even buy that, really? Isn't the play to bring a gold chip? Yeah, I think gold chips, or like just end closers in general, are the strongest in this Champions Meet. I just want to do it without gold chip. If I get rolled by a gold chip, it's whatever. 2 wit, 2 medium. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad build. Have I considered the tail combo? I don't think I have enough skill points for it. Like, you already saw there that I already had to, like... I had a hard time picking out the skills that I wanted to buy. I just don't think I'll have enough skill points to be able to buy that. It's not that one. Yeah, I still think this is probably my best Marzensky. It's just... I just missed... Gormand. 3 debuffers can happen, yeah, if one person brings double debuffs. I wonder if all the people playing casually will know to enter the graded league. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to tout 100% win rate, I would just always enter the open league, and you would watch me min-max a B rank Uma, because like it's so hard to hit the stam requirement and like know what skills you want if you're entering the open league. You did your first parent with a 9-star Mara with some skill sparks and stuff. Yeah, use the new strength card for your ace. I don't know. It's just running that as it just feels pretty bad. Yeah, I know it died to one nice nature. It's like it lives. Like once again, this one lives if I just have the extra 4% from swinging or not swinging Gormand. I'm gonna mute real quick. Sorry, I had someone calling me. If I drop the 4 ults, I'll be able to afford the tail-held high combo. Yeah, I think the 4 ults that I have are probably better than the positioning skills that I can get from the tail-held high combo. I don't think the tail-held high combo is good. It's just I just can't afford it with the skill points that the skills I'm trying to pick up. What are the 4 ults I'm inheriting? I'm inheriting Triumphant Pulse, Emperor's Divine Might, Feeding for Victory, and the Duty of Dignity Calls. But the Duty of Dignity Calls, I think, has like a very, very, very useless effect on my build. I just pick it up because most of the times my Maru's glue anyways. But I probably could get away with not picking up this one. This skill is not that useful. But the other two are, like, more useful than some of the other skills I can pick up. I don't know if I need to... I'm still, like, debating if Marvelous Sunday is worth running. Like, I would only run another Stam card. And I can high roll the mood effects from Marvelous Sunday, which is the only reason why I'm running her. The trainer card instead of a wit card? Yeah, maybe. But like, I feel like the trainer card is more so for... It's like more so for consistency and not high rolling. Like, you don't really high roll with Tazuna. It's just like, she just makes your run more consistent. Especially since I only have her at level 30. Whoops, I didn't want to pick her. Maybe, like, it'd probably be better if it wasn't level 30. Like, if I had, like, the training effectiveness from it. I think I'm just gonna keep with this. Like, I've been able to hit the stats that I want to bring with this deck. It's just all the stars have to align. Maru has 20 wit, just go 3 speed, 3 stam. Yeah, but what's the point of the 20 wit if you're not pressing the wit button? Like, if I'm not running a wit card, I'm never hitting the wit button. I probably should have chose Wisdom there. We will do Recreation here because I don't want to hit Power. What does this one give? I hate having to search up what the random supported cards give. Top one gives Nimble Navigator. Okay. Let's give Stam. I'm trading Marzensky for the champions meet. I'm pretty much done with my fan farm or my parent farming. Like I can probably get it better, but I'm just gonna prepare for future champions meets with because like I don't think having like an additional 100 power is gonna change much. Anyways, I think I was like a little aggressive when I said that. But yeah, I think I'm happy with my deck. I didn't mean to be that aggressive about my deck choice. Can't do. I'll just do Stam here. Okay, there's the other mood. Yeah, this is like why Marvelous is kind of good, just because you can hit those mood up events. I'm just gonna rest here though. It feels like wild insurance. I don't know how useful, like... I don't think Nimble Navigator is useful. I'll just say it. You think Nimble Navigator and No Stopping Me are insane skills? I mean, I don't think they are. But I mean, I never pick up the skills, so I don't really test them. So maybe they are. They're a lot better when you get the speed boost from those skills. But I don't think they're good now. But I definitely haven't watched enough races to like say that they're useless. I just would never pick them up. You have two 3-star spikes and they're on Ogre and Air Groove. They give Excel in the last spurt and... I don't think if you are blocked and you have those skills, you just are guaranteed to... you are guaranteed to escape from that situation. I just simply don't think that's how those skills work. Let me pull them up. Like, situationally, it's only useful if you are blocked as soon as the final... Because you don't care about acceleration except on that final corner. Or when that final leg starts. I just don't think Nimble Navigator gets you out of that situation. But I could be wrong. They do get buffed in the future, like... Lane movement gives you a speed increase. But I think, like, too many stars... Like, too many things would have to align for you to be able to utilize that acceleration that early. Like, you have to be blocked as soon as the last leg starts. And like, why would you not? Yeah, why would you not just use those skill points on a skill that you know would activate rather than on something for being blocked? I'm gambling on this 25%. Okay, that's 3 people on 80 bond. But it is my, like, it is my opinion that I think those skills suck. I don't have anything, numbers or anything to back it up. I just think there's just better skills than those. It's not really a consistency thing. I think getting blocked, like, it does happen, but you are more likely to lose to somebody because you didn't have the correct skill because you spent it on, what is it called? No stopping me? Like, if you buy that gold skill, I think is, like, you'll lose more matches because you bought that gold skill rather than an actual useful gold skill. Or sorry, a gold skill that, like, can activate more frequently than that. Okay, I really need to get Top Gun to 80. And it's also like, sure, the lane movement might let you get out of getting blocked, but you already lost, like, you still have to get out of the way, which means you already lost a lot of acceleration. Because you still have to move around the Uma, that I don't think getting the 0.2 from that will make up the difference. Because you're already in a losing scenario if you get blocked, even if you have the skill procced. Because don't you have to be blocked for a full second for the skill to go off? So you already lost a second of acceleration, because before the skill can even proc, to get you that lane movement, you have to already be blocked. Can we gamble on this? Ah. Bad gamble. I don't even think that was worth the gamble. Oh, never mind, it was worth the gamble. I just lost a turn, and not a maid. Like, I feel like if you're blocked on that last leg for a whole second, the run's just already over. Like, everyone's Umas will be strong enough to capitalize on that 1 second. If you're blocked, you're blocked. I think max limit Nice Nature or 3 limit break Machikane Wit. If you only got to use 1? What is the level 45 of Machikane? Mood up event. Skill points. You lose that on a wit bonus and a wit recovery. I think you would rather use the Nice Nature. Or, wait, I'd have to actually compare. Give me a second. That's 777s. 777s isn't a good skill. It's only useful if you're trying to trigger a skill combo. I think you're better off running Nice Nature. For the... Because it has... Like, I hate saying that it's a roaming training card, but I think it's just in this situation you would rather have the roaming training card. Because I doubt you're going to be hitting wit that often. The only reason why it makes sense to run 1 wit card on Marzensky is because she has a 20% wit bonus. And I'm able to use that if I hit wit. Yeah. 777s... You will see a lot of 777 when people build Christmas Ogre. Because that's like the use case for it. You're gonna use it for gold chip? Yeah, you should probably just use the Nice Nature. I don't. Knight's Nature has no wit bonus. Or not Knight's Nature. Gold Ship has no wit bonus. If you don't run a wit card, you just prioritize his wit in debut races and run some races later on in the campaign. Yeah. Oh, that's 3 consecutive races. I'm trying to think if I should run like 2 more G1s for skill points. You'll be borrowing a maximum break Muteki for all your champion Umas. Muteki is better if you're making parents. Like, you don't really want to run that as your main deck. Because you don't really want a power card in a medium Uma. Like, you just want to run speed and stam. I think I've had this event like 5 times, and I keep forgetting what it gives. What does Meggio Palmer give? They both are minus 15 energy? That's so bad. If you don't run a wit card, you only get like 250-ish wit if you try to hit 1200, 800, 800. I mean, you should just... Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be fine to hit like 400 wit. What about her gold skill, though? I mean, you're basically down a supporter card for a gold skill. I think there's just better things you can spend your skill points on. Like, It's on increases your velocity in the middle of the race, right? That's only like for positioning. I don't think it's that useful. To like lose out on your borrow slot for a skill that's for positioning in the middle of the race, it's not worth it. Next turn is summer. I don't want to hit Guts. Guts is so expensive to train. Ah. Why is no one showing up on Wit? Why are they all going to Guts? Goated summer camp, yeah. Sure. Who won rainbows? That's crazy. Does positioning get stronger later? For the CM, it seems like a complete toss coin apart from front runner. I mean, positioning is good to like obviously if you're at the front, if you're well positioned or like you're at the front of your pact, you're less likely to get blocked. But I mean, I just feel like with how much pace chaser debuffs there are, you're probably gonna get blocked by a pace chaser. And like, no amount of positioning in your thing can stop it if like a pace chaser dies in front of you and you get stuck behind it. At least in terms of like middle of the pack, like acceleration. When you can stack a whole bunch of the speed increase velocity skills, there's something called speed carryover. And then like all those skills matter more, but just having one isn't that strong. Kida-san has been allergic to rainbows for your bar runs. Yeah. I mean, she didn't show up here. She went on Sam. Gourmand! Oh! Okay. Don't give me shooting for victory, so I can at least say, hey, this was glue. I hate this special week card. Yeah, it's very tilting. Like, if we had more than 3 borrows, it would be nice. But it's like, I don't want to invest all that time on training the right side of my... I'm training the other side of my legacy. Would I rather take an 8-star Uma with a ton of white sparks or 9-star with a few? 9-star is more consistent. The 8-star, if it's like race white sparks, you can high roll a lot higher. And I mean, I like high rolling now. When I make my champions meet, I pretty much attempt to do a high roll. So I would take the 8-star with a ton of whites. If they are race spikes and not like skills that you can't use. It just sucks because it's like you miss the check or like the flag for your career and you're just like, alright, it's automatically glue. Like I just know this isn't gonna be a better Marzinski because I didn't hit Gormon. Yeah. Maybe too many stars just have to align. Maybe I'm just being too greedy. I should... Okay. I was gonna say I should have trained there for the energy restore, but I got tissues. Is that the second tissues? Marzinski does not want to be trained today. What are even the odds on tissues? 20%? 30%? That's crazy. Do you have any info on the carrot event thing? Feels like an insane campaign made it full random and always. I don't know what you mean by the carrot. Oh, no, I have not seen. I don't have any info on that. There's also like a chance that you fail the random carrot event for the 2 skills. And I don't even know what the conditions are to fail it. So I haven't seen anything on that. Yeah, I think building an end closer is the safest bet. Like if you don't have the time and you only are making 1 ace, you should just build an end closer. Like there's just the debuffs are so bad. It's like 10% for the tissues. There's no way. I feel like I get tissues like so often. It hints at it being it hints at it being a power, but I've had screenshots of somebody being at 450 power and failing it, and then somebody screenshotting like 380 power and passing the power threshold. So I don't think there is a power threshold. Okay, no shooting for victory. Oh, so no shooting for victory and no Gourmand. Night Owl is 2.5 supposedly. I mean, what last run I hit 2 Night Owls that run. I've been really. Why do I have practice perfect now? Yeah, I've been pretty unlucky today. I'm gonna run double debuffers because it's easy and reusable rather than rebuilding many teams. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like. I mean, I'm gonna train my Symboli, but I might just scrap everything and just throw it all into a gold ship. Have I checked the affinity of the parents? I mean, it was going well. I think it's around... I haven't fully checked it. I guess I should check it. It's not even like affinity at this point, it's just like the run itself is is being rough on me. Who is that? Ogre pop gun. McQueen. It's 85, but I think these two have both have like 30 races on them, so it's probably closer to like 110-ish. And like I've been hitting my inherits pretty frequently. I forgot it was summer. Yeah, so I think I'm at like 110-ish. The person who you're using for your 9-star Marzensky changed it. That's unfortunate. You get Gold Sharp 3-star next week if you have like an insane amount of friend points. I think it's like I think you have to buy the majority of the stars. So unless you're already pretty close to Gold Ship, it's gonna be pretty expensive. So I've been seeing like different things about how much it costs to buy the Gold Ship French star or the star pieces. It was 20k friend points for 50. It was 20k friend points for 50 pieces. That's crazy. Yeah, well, I think 30 of the shards are from missions, but going off what people are saying, it's 20,000 friend points for the other 50. So you can get 70, it's just... Or you can get 80 shards, it's just 50 of them are going to cost you friend points. For future CMs, you get access to new scenarios with higher stam potentials to make stam debuffs less effective. I mean, yeah, you can say that stamina debuffers are less but if we go to... Like, we'll probably be in... I mean, a year from now, we'll be in Make a New Track, right? Like, yeah, once we... You know, in 7 months, the stam cap's at 1900. But we're basically stuck at this 1200, 1300 for a while. Like, the next scenario coming out in a couple of months, the stat caps here are 1300. Like, sure, you can say that it's not useful to invest into debuffers, but 7 months is a lot of champion meets that we will be encountering. What event is this? Stamina power. 36 from missions, 50 from fem points. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, definitely wait on the horror card. I mean, as long as you can get... I don't remember how much the horror card costs. 50,000? Like, I think you can get 50,000 in a couple of months. I don't know why you need 50 friend slots. That sounds like a lot. Oh wait, no, that's... You already have the max 3 limit break guts card from the keto rolls. That's so unlucky. HP is also affected by speed. I mean, yes, how much HP you consume is definitely about how much speed, how fast you're going, but you won't see that much higher top speeds. On basement next to the Air Shakur. Yeah, I hope I never get an Air Shakur card. Like, at least Guts card you can, like, kind of use. The Air Shakur card is just... actually in a tier of its own. It's just that bad. No, I wanted an energy up event. What makes it so bad? Okay, yeah, you're right. I never explained my hatred for this card. I need to hop off the Japanese server. Alright, so if you look here, there's no specialty bonus. First off. So with no specialty bonus, you want a card to have high training effectiveness because you're going to quote-unquote use it as a roaming trainer. But her roaming training effectiveness is a 5% buff. So not only does she not show up on Wit at a higher rate, she also, when she shows up on your other events, only gives you a 5% training effectiveness buff. And then what is this? Like a 30 mood effect with 15. Like that doesn't really matter. Like you're better off just running a different card. And then her skill is Unyielding, which increases, which I mean like is usable, I guess. Like if you somehow, if it's a track where the final corner is after if it's a straight going into the final leg and there's a corner after, you can kind of use Unyielding. But it's just like mainly the stats for a max limit break, mind you. A max limit break SSR wit card is so bad. 5% training effectiveness with 0 specialty priority. Like, I just don't think that card is good. Like, there's just... there's just no use case for the card. My stream tile is exactly what you were thinking about after your daily runs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because that... Like, I have one run where basically everything that I wanted to happen happened, except Special Week didn't give me Gourmand. But the runs today have been... The runs today have been so bad that maybe it's even worse than I thought. How do you feel about the Gold City speed card? I don't even think I've looked at the Gold City speed card. So it's probably really bad. I mean, oh, sorry. I also hate Twin Turbo. The Twin Turbo speed card is so bad. Yeah, no specialty priority just feels so terrible. Because you're running the card because you want to train that stat, right? Okay. Alright, well, this is automatically glue, so let me just grab skills for a potential parent. Right, oh, somehow I got go with the flow anyways. Hydrate, sure. Whatever, just grab these random skills. You got everything but medium S. Well, we say this about Air Shakur, but Air Shakur is also the meta stamp card in Japan right now. So, Air Shakur does power creep. Super Creek. That's the one I'm looking for. So, eventually you'll want Air Shakur. It's this one. I don't think I've had this on my thing, but this is the stamp card right now on the Japanese server. Because it gives you Chain Reaction, which is a stand recovery skill that also increases your speed. So, power creeps Swinging Maestro. And it gives you another gold skill. So you get 2 gold skills in one. And she also gives you a... Like, she just has a better stat stick. 80 specialty priority. But... Yeah. But her wit card, absolutely useless. Like, the wit card version, complete trash. The stamp card is just the best. I don't know, it's... Alright. Automatically glued. You love gambling for a white stamina speed for front runner. Yeah, gold ship, no specialty power. Like, what's the point of the +1 speed and +1 power bonus if you have no specialty priority? Was that 3 runs? Wait, no way. I've only played for like 2 hours. How did we already go through all 3 runs? I hate... I hate making CM. I hate the 3 Baras, actually. I think that's what I hate the most. But yeah, like... It's literally just this, but with Gourmand. Like, that's all I need. I just want this stat line with Gourmand. What sparks should you focus on Marzensky for her parents? You want to make her a Pace Chaser. So you're going to be pretty reliant on getting Pace Chaser to be. Yeah, I mean, I'm only spending a week on this, so I have what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more days of Marzinski, or no, 4 more days. So I think Sunday I'm gonna start my Simbali runs. So I have 12 more attempts on trying to make something better than this. Which is like, I want a little less wit and more power. And then just don't want hydrate. But, like, I could literally just not pick straight away Adept and get Gormon, and I think that would be my perfect Marzinski. How to get A distance to convert to S with Pink Sparks? Like, there's an optimal amount of Pink Sparks you need to achieve that middle of the run. I don't think... I can't, like, find anything concrete, like, with numbers and stuff. But I've been having, just in general, a lot of consistency by having the main parent have the... I've been seeing, like, a lot of... Especially on my Haru runs. Like, most of the time, well, besides the Ogre, if you watch my Haru runs. But, like, all the times I've hit medium S on this has been off this Mejuro McQueen, who has a 3-star on medium. So I think, like, that's the most important thing, is that your main grandparent has the... Or, your main parent has the red spark you're looking for. Your parent from Marzinski has a 3-star Pace Chaser. Would that be a B or an A? To get to B, you need to run 7 stars of Pace Chaser. So... in total, from all 6 of your legacy, you want 7 stars. So that'd be 3 people running Pace Chaser as their spark, and then your other 3 will hopefully be running medium. That's how I'm doing it. I don't know, I don't know if you can get away with Pace C, but you might be able to. And run an extra medium. What does style proficiency do? We heard... has to deal with wit, but not skill activation. It has to do with how likely they'll get into a good position during the start of the race. So my Marzinski, because she has a lower style, will most likely... has a higher chance of being blocked, because she'll usually be behind... she'll usually be behind other Pace Chasers. But I also have 700 wit. And like, the difference between a B and an A is 10%. Which is like, what, 100 points? Less than 100 points. And I think most people don't have 680 wit, since they're like focusing on power. But yeah, it's mostly like to get a good position. And run faster on downhills, I think. That's what all wit does. If it's not about skill activation. I don't know how many of you guys have Umas for this, but we'll do a couple of races since I have an insane amount of time. Since I finished like an hour earlier than I usually do. Those are some really bad runs. So I'll go ahead and do some. We can watch some races. Maybe change this to 9. Try to enter only 1 ace, or like don't enter stuff if like you don't think it's gonna win. Unless it's your only Uma that you're entering. Like, I'm only gonna enter this Marzinski. I'm not gonna enter a Nice Nature. Or would you guys rather me enter a Nice Nature? Sorry, I have to check if this is the one that I'm running. Do you guys want to test your Umas against, like, do you guys want to test your Uma against something like this? It's just the double gold with, like, every hesitant, I think, and Pace Chaser hate. I think for the first one... Well, okay, no. Not everyone enter a Nice Nature and an Ace. Okay. Okay, it's fine. We'll do multiple of these runs. So, yeah, I don't really want 9 Nice Natures. But I also want a Nice Nature to hit my Marzinski. But then everyone else would be hit by 2. Okay. For this first one, I'm just gonna enter a Nice Nature. Nobody else enter a Nice Nature. After that, I'll ask somebody to enter a Nice Nature for us. But for this first one, don't enter a Nice Nature. And don't enter Umas that you don't... Like, you don't need to fill out 3 slots. Yeah, we'll just have one night. I don't think we need double Nice Natures. So we'll just run it later. Yeah, if you have one good ace, enter it in here. If you have multiple, you can enter in it. But let's try to... Okay, well, it filled up like instantly. I'll run more of these. We have like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and then I'll try to explain like why certain Umas are winning. Let's see. Who's the number one favorite? Who has the best on paper stats? This Ogre? Alright, let's look at this Ogre. Number one favorite. Ooh, okay, yeah. This Ogre will definitely have a high chance of winning if Breath of Fresh Air triggers correctly. It's all on this Breath of Fresh Air. And it dodges the... Or my Nice Nature has to not debuff and that Breath of Fresh Air, or that Breath of Fresh Air needs to hit. You don't have a good ace yet? Yeah, don't worry. I'll be doing these runs basically all the way up until the champions meet. You can enter? Yeah, well, I'll do more of these. Actually, after this, I'll just only enter a Nice Nature. That way, all of you guys can enter in something else. But we can see how well my Marzenski does. I'm gonna skip the intro. I didn't check if there was a front runner. Did anyone run a front runner in this? Oh! Your Breath of Fresh Air did trigger, but way too early. So like that probably restored like 2%. Okay, I assume this Taiki Shuttle's not a front runner, so I think this Taiki Shuttle got promoted. Okay, everyone's swinging is proccing. You can only have 9. Okay, then I'll enter my Mario. Is there no end closers in this? Man, nobody's building a gold chip. Or I guess you guys are all waiting until the event, right? For gold chip. Okay, yeah. If you then yeah, you can enter here. Okay, it looks like Mystifying Murmur went off. You're trying to build a gold chip? Yeah, I was expecting to see more gold chips here. Everyone entered like a Light Surger. Waiting for those stars. Yeah, 3-star gold chip would be a lot stronger. Yeah, it looks like... Okay, so this is a 0.4 acceleration, which is essentially like shooting for victory activating and shooting for victory activated. So, is 0.6 acceleration enough? Yeah. That Ogre kind of looks like it might win. I hate the camera angle. I can't tell. Yeah, I think this Marzenski still loses to Late Surgers. Yeah. Dang. I don't think my Triumphant Pulse activated. That Marzenski dies to a... Pretty sure this Marzenski dies to a Nice Nature. Yeah, this Ogre is really strong. I'm surprised it had enough HP. What do you have? 40 from this, so 810. And 2 gold skills. And an S in long. Interesting. If my Mario promoted, I would have won. Yeah, probably. I'm surprised the Taiki Shuttle didn't win. That was such a lead. How did you get 5th? Oh, you probably just ran out of stam. Never mind. You probably got a no, you have 900. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, triple neck. Dang. Nah, I don't know if my Triumphant Pulse activated. You don't have any acceleration skills? Oh, you did Redshift and trigger? Oh, right. Oh, right, your 0.4 doesn't trigger because you can't use Taiki Shuttle if you're promoted. But yeah, I definitely think if I was promoted and I activated Redshift there, I win. Okay, let me see. Derby, 9 Umas. Does anyone have a gold ship that they can enter? So I want to see how Pace Chasers do against gold ship. And then, who was the one that only had Nice Nature? Can only that person enter a Nice Nature in? Who was it? It was... NekoCat? Yeah. Okay, NekoCat can just NekoCat enter a Nice Nature. That way, all of us are under the effect of one. Oh, hopefully you can make it in. Did it make it in? Oh no. Oh no, too many people joined. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. We don't need to keep watching my Marzensky. 3 and 6 paces. Okay, yeah, I'll enter a Nice Nature, that way we can actually see it. Okay, so some of you guys might be confused about what I mean by promoted. Because I was saying that like that Taiki shuttle was promoted. So in this race, we have 3 late surgers and 6 pace chasers. You will see one of the 6 pace chasers in first place. Because when there is no front runners, one of these pace chasers get promoted. It is the Taiki shuttle again. That is really unlucky that the Taiki shuttle got promoted again. But this is the promotion mechanic, because there's no front runners right now. Yeah, that Taiki shuttle's not winning because you're not gonna proc shooting for victory, which is like your only skill. How many horses are in the champ meet? There's gonna be 9. So like, it's gonna be this condition. There's gonna be 9 horses in it. 3 per player. Yeah, you'll enter 3 of your own, and you'll face against 2 other people who enter 3. Yeah, I mean, you just lose out on a whole acceleration skill. Yeah, I think Marzensky, this is why like Marzensky is a little bit better than Taiki Shuttle. Because at least I can activate... Redshift in first place. Alright, which gold ship is winning the lottery? It looks like it's number 6. Oh wait, I dropped to 8th? What? Oh, anchors away. I think 2 of the gold ships have anchors away. That's crazy. Oh, I can't activate Redshift because I'm in 8th place! Wait, my Mario's so dead. I'm in 8th place, so I can't activate any of the acceleration skills. Yeah, gold ship's so strong. Do I think 3-star Agnes or Ogre would be better for champions? Agnes will be easier to build because you have a recovery skill built into your unique. But Ogre, if you're able to hit the stamina requirement, would be better. But I actually just got... Oh my... Yeah, maybe this Marzensky's a bad idea. I actually just got destroyed by double anchors away. Because I lost 5th place. This doesn't even have any acceleration skills. That's crazy. You just won off of pure stats. Yeah, you don't have a single acceleration skill. That's funny. I guess 800 power kind of makes up for it. Yeah, you got Redshift, but I mean, you lost like 60% of your acceleration because you didn't activate shooting for victory. Yeah, I'm surprised this gold ship actually won without... Like, this gold ship literally just stat checked everyone. None of these skills help with acceleration. It's just one off of pure stats. Wow. After watching, I've seen the room match people have been running. Doing anything other than gold ship seems silly. Yeah, I think you can just win off of pure stats with gold ship. You're debating Agnes over Ogre because Ogre has 3-star parents. And it just feels so stupid to not run an end closer. That one didn't even have debuffers. Like, that gold chip just won off of pure stats. This is the main reason. This is like another reason why I didn't want to make a Taurus Cup meta video. Because, like, I think it just doesn't matter. I think just run gold chip. I think it's just gonna be 9 gold chips. Or 3 gold chips in the freaking... in the finale. Okay, nobody enter a Nice Nature. I'll just enter my Nice Nature and we'll watch what you guys are bringing. How good is U equals MA2 when inherited? It's as good as a white skill, so not that good. It's only good as a recovery skill if it's your main. Shooting for victory level 1, I mean, he probably just didn't make the fan counts. You had a medium S, yeah, 1200 speed, double left-handed. Yeah, I think you just stat checked. You just stat checked everyone. Is Gold Ship strictly better than Narita Taishin, this CM? I think Narita Taishin is better. But yeah, Gold Ship is really good. You're tempted to run Daiwa with Ogre to try and block the ult. That's a lot of stars that need to align. It's impossible to join. I mean, I'll try to do as many of these. But I'm surprised there's still one more slot that isn't filled. Oh, wait, somebody's probably still selecting their Uma, right? That's why we're waiting. Make an 18-18 room? I just... like, it just is very bad in terms of, like, replicating the Champions Meet, because it's so much easier to get blocked at 18. But, I mean, you can always ask in my Discord server, which is linked in the description. Like, you can just paste a room code and just ask people to join it. That way you're able to test out your stuff. I think that's, like, one of the best ways to test out how your builds are currently going. Like, just set up a room with the Umas that you want to test and just ask people to join it that have, just ask if they have built Umas. Yeah, but 18 will not replicate this situation. You run rooms, but no one joins. Just set the time limit to, like, a lot, and, like, set up 5 of them, and just ask. I mean, I saw that you didn't have people. I tried to join it. Yeah, should we just run 9 Nice Natures? So many Ogres, what? Is the air group or air end closer? Interesting. Your groove is gonna choke. Maybe. As air groove has to pray. Oh wait, I don't know if my Nice Nature can trigger. Or actually, with the wit, it might catch up to this Top Gun to trigger Mystifying Murmur. Maybe I should have grabbed a Excel skill. I hope you're. Yeah, somebody. I don't know whose Ogre is whose. Okay, looks like Mystifying isn't triggering this time. Yeah, you really want Hesitant and Chaser. Okay, here's All-Seeing Eyes. Is my... Who is losing to my Nice Nature right now? Oh, there's the Hesitant Late Surger that I have. So Air Group does kind of get hit by that. I feel like everyone's running in slow-mo. Okay, one of the Ogres... Looks like he's gonna win. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the air group, but the Mayano I think ran out of HP. I didn't check the air group stats, so I don't know why it was running so slow. But that Top Gun I think definitely ran out of HP. Like this, maybe you didn't proc Gourmand. I wasn't checking. Oh, okay, that makes sense why your air group died. It is not for the trek. But yeah, I think maybe you didn't proc Gourmand? I couldn't tell. Who won? This Ogre cap? You got Swinging Maestro and Gourmand with a red shift. Surprised it had enough HP. I guess, yeah. I think this combo and like 750 stam is enough to survive one nice nature. But it definitely will die to a second one. Your Ogre was close. Yeah, double... Oh, you had an S. Double stam. With just red shift. Yeah, I mean, I can do this for a while. I have a lot of time. So we can just keep... I'll just keep doing this and just try to explain like the stats you kind of want to try to aim for. Try to be quick, You didn't proc Gourmand, you was overtaking the outside. Yeah, getting hit by All-Seeing Eyes and not procking a stam recovery skill is just a death sentence. Alright. The chat is probably faster to find the code than watching the stream since the delay is a little bit rough. Does 1000 stam and 999 have any difference? I mean, it's just one stam. The letter doesn't mean anything. The letter is just like a show of your... Oh. Well, okay. It's only Dominator, so there is a second debuffer. So, most likely, a gold chip is gonna win. Yeah, with the second debuffer, most likely a gold chip's gonna win. But yeah, there's no difference. It's just a difference of one standpoint. Alright, let's look at the #1 favorite. It's a Narita Taishin. End closers. Let's look at this. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't even matter how much stam you have. Like, you're just gonna dodge the nice natures. Like, 800 and 1 gold is probably enough. You have level 5 Nemesis? You have it 4-starred? Interesting. 4-star Taishin. Let's pump some Iron Redshift. No shooting for victory, but I mean, I don't see this one losing. I'd be surprised if that Taishin doesn't win. That Taishin... Level 5 Nemesis is insane. You have a min of 4 stars on it. You got it on the 200th pull, so you might as well. How do you level up Nemesis ult? You can level up your ulti. You can level up your ulti 3 times throughout the career by hitting fan goals. He got another level for raising it to 4-star. But there's 3 fan checkpoints, and then the second checkpoint, you need to have 60 bond level with the director. Sleeping Lion doesn't trigger? Really? Well, I mean, against gold chips, it's still a 6th place lottery. Whoever hits 6th place on that final corner. Did 120 summons for her, and you didn't get it? That's rough. Oh, I think I buffed one of the pace chasers with Frenzied. As long as they have enough HP. You misclick the banner and go to Narita? That's funny. Sleep line issues as relative positioning of last and first place, so it's luck if it procs. It looks like it procced here. But yeah, I mean, I guess... I mean, I don't know how many people are gonna use one of their 3 slots to run an Urara to cancel out a Narita Taishin, especially since most people didn't pull on the banner. But I guess, sure. I mean, it triggered here because no one's doing that strategy. I mean, I guess if you're so scared of Narita Taishin, you can run that strategy to drop it. I don't know, I don't see how that's that big of an issue. Okay, I don't think it matters because I think this Taishin is getting blocked by the gold chip. I think the Taishin's stuck behind the gold chip. That's funny. Yeah, whoever's Taishin that was, you just got completely blocked out. Like, you hit all your acceleration and just got completely blocked out there. Yeah, I think Ogre won that, right? Yeah, Pace Chase. Swinging Gourmand survives one nice nature because you have 870 stam. I mean, 300 wit, it's like a 60%, what is it, 60% chance to trigger both of these with that much wit. You have even more stam from standard distances, so you actually have 931. Why do you have Cloudy Days? You have 931 stam, double proc. I don't know if you procced both of them, but I assume you did. Yeah, I mean, whoever's gold chip this was just completely blocked you out. And then we had a late Symboli. A late Symboli with no unique inherits. Got second. I mean, like, you saw that there. Like, this Taishin probably, like, on paper, should win. But even if you run 2 debuffers, like, there was nothing that Taishin could have done when this gold chip just slowed down in front of her. Because, like, just couldn't move around. Like, on paper, I think this Taishin should have won. They have double Excel. Sleeping Lion triggered. Like, just some of the best stats is just, like, when you're blocked, you're blocked. 2 debuff, like, running a single 8, like, putting all into 1 Uma is really hard to do when something RNG like this can happen. Like, it doesn't matter what your stats are, if you're blocked, you're blocked. If you're blocked, you are blocked, yes. How many races do you need to win? So, okay, let me put this code up first, and then I'll explain it because I cannot multitask for the life of me. Okay, let me place this in the chat. Hopefully, you guys can get it. But so you have there's 2 rounds that you have to qualify in, and each of them lasts 2 days. You get holy, this filled up fast. You get 3 free attempts to do 5 races on each day on those rounds. I do have like a full video on my channel if this explanation is really scuffed. But you'll have 3 days to try to win 3 of the 5 races in that round in order to go to the next round. So if you want to be in the finals group A, you do need to win 3 of those 5 heats, or those 5 races. Otherwise, you'll be dropped down to B rank, and there's like rewards and stuff. And then the final day, it's 1 race. So you're just all in on that final race, and you just need to win that final race. Which is why we say the Champions Meet is so RNG. Wow, this is an insane pace checking. This is an insane pace chasing Teho. Wait, what? Medium F? Wow. This is a really good stat line. And then yeah, we have that Narita Taishin again. That Teho is so good. Like, I don't even think I can hit those stats on my Marzensky. Yeah, I guess you're running a power card instead of a wit card. Maybe throw up multiple races at the same time. I don't have additional accounts to do that. Can I make 2 to 3 rooms and we each join them? Only 1? Okay, yeah, I'll do that next time then. I will throw up multiple races and then we can watch each one. You got lucky with her? I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with my Marzensky. Why does N Rudolph not work as a better gold chip? I mean, N Rudolph should work. It's just most people don't have Rudolph. Maybe actually, yeah, I should drop my Rudolph to end. Okay, I'll try to do 3. I'll set up 3 races and then just try to join one of them, just so we can see everyone's different Umas. Yeah. I mean, I still think the Taishin wins on paper, but that Teho is disgustingly strong. Rudolph is C for long. Okay, so you would need to hit... I mean, you can probably get away with just 1 parent on it. Level it up to B. Wait, no, it's not long. Oh, C and yeah. I mean, you probably only want it at B anyways. So you can probably get away with only for dropping 1 of your medium / turf for end. I would prefer if people entered single runners, like their best Uma. Because I don't think the difference of like running against 7 other aces and 2 other aces really matters at the end of the day. So I would appreciate it if you only put in like your strongest Uma. But next time, yeah, I'll set up 3 rooms for this. So that's like, what is that? 24 people, and hopefully, now try not to enter in multiple times. I mean, I was thinking of building Rudolph on late Surger, but honestly, she could work on end. Yeah, usually she's late Surger. But yeah, with the C and end, you only need 1 star to level that up to B. And like, I don't think you need A and Ender. She also has a 20% bonus in... Oh, it looks like Teho's getting blocked by Ogre. Is she stuck? I can't tell if she's stuck or not. This camera angle is so bad. Oh. Yeah. But as an end closer, you probably don't need that much stam. So you can probably get away with like 2 stam cards. That Ogre won? Yeah, the 10 guts is pretty bad. But don't really care about that. Shooting for victory, Redshift, double Gourmand. You have quite a lot. Did you trigger Lone Wolf? Oh no, this Taishin has Lone Wolf as well. Daiwa Rocket. Really, a red ace was enough to get 2nd place by half a length? Yeah, I mean, I thought on paper this was strong, but I think like this is to show like how good medium is. You just don't have that top speed to match with. I was planning on doing a hybrid ace, but I think I'm not gonna buy Dominator. Dominator is too expensive. Red ace is cracked. Yeah, but it's like pretty reliant on her having to be first place. Going into that corner. Also, like, you can't activate shooting for victory on a front runner. So her only acceleration is from red shift. Like, it is... You're just gambling on red ace and red shift. Shooting for victory will almost never work if you're running Daiwa as a front runner. Because I don't think... Yeah. Also, like, if you guys want to do... like, if you guys are having trouble entering in these races, just try to join... Just make a room and then ask people in this chat, because I'm assuming, you know, everyone wants to test out their Umas. Yeah, that's like the issue with frontrunners right now, is that you can't activate shooting for victory, so you only get the 0.2 from redshift, and like pace chasers and end closers will get 0.4, 0.6. But yeah, your stat line is so good, but you just don't have a medium S. That's so unlucky. I'm surprised this Teho lost though. I felt like this Teho was so strong. If there's one more debuffer, you probably die. Yeah, pace chasers do just kind of get annihilated. Yeah, that's why I have my Marzensky. It's just like, you know, if there's only one nice nature, it's super strong, but if there isn't, I kind of just die. Hey, Scarlet is technically faster, but red ace becomes even less consistent. Yeah, that's what I also posted in my Discord server about like the red rocket dream, but it's so like so many things have to line up that I just think it doesn't really work. Okay. Let me throw in... Alright, I will be posting 3 rooms. So here's one. Post. Try to enter only one of them, please. Just so more people have time to show their Uma on the big screen. Let's go. Clicking through as fast as I can. Boom, 2. Change. 8, 9 people. Conditions, firm, great mood. Boom. Throw in my nice nature. Confirm, confirm, yes. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, no, don't want to start with just the nice nature. Okay, the first 2 rooms filled. Actually, you know what? We'll just do all 5. Because we'll do all 5 and that'll probably be the end. So let me fill up all 5 rooms. These will be the last 5 runs. Oh, the chat's moving too fast and I cannot see. I can't see how fast it's moving while I'm setting up these rooms. Okay. What's my thoughts on Air Groove? What does Dazzling Disorientation actually do when it says decreases the Uma's field of view? I have no idea what the field of view means. No one's really tested it, like on the Japanese side. Or at least I haven't seen anyone crazy enough to do that. So most people think it's just a useless skill. The Daiwa did better than you thought. You thought you were gonna remake her since you point out. Yeah, I mean, it's just like if you're running Daiwa Scarlet as a front runner, like you should be first or second place because you're triggering red ace, and like you're not going to be in a position to trigger shooting for victory. All right, everything is done, so we will start off with this first one. You couldn't get into any of the rooms? Okay. I'm sorry. Like, it's all maxed out. After these 5 races, I can see if I have more time to do more of these races. But that's... I mean, I had 5 races. That's 40 people. I don't have that many people in chat, right? How useful is King's ult inherited? Isn't it worse? Yeah, it's the worst Triumph Impulse. You should rather just use an Ogre, I think. Some runners run Air Grip super great to protect their facers. Yeah, maybe. A Rice Shower? A Rice Shower is so interesting. No unique ults. Oh, crazy stat line though, but no unique ults is a little rough. Let's go ahead and see. Top Gun is also good. Honestly, if your Uma can run end closer, put him in end closer. I think end closer is so strong. Like, end closer is just such a strong position because it dodges Nice Nature. It's off. Yeah, I think one of the debuffs is off site. So I can see, yeah, what you mean by air groove. Because, what is it? All Seeing Eyes, I think, works off the site. But I don't know about using one of your positions to do that. Like, you're using up one of your 3 Uma slots to potentially lower the Nice Nature field of view. I feel like you should just run an end closer instead of running a Pace Chaser. Or like, instead of running something to protect your Pace Chaser. One front, one end, one Nice Nature. Yeah, I think I'm changing my... Somebody did put out... Like, that was a really good point about Symboli can be end closer. So I think I'm going to switch my Symboli to end closer. Because... like, the speed modifier you get for being an end closer is just so strong. He knows he says Sunrider to sub in useful when there's 2 evil natures. Maybe. Is that Marzinski a front runner? Why is the gap so big? Wait, what? Why are the end closers in front of the late surgers? What is going on with this pack? Wait, this pact is like so messed up. I don't know why my Nice Nature is behind everyone, like mid-race. Oh, I mean, they got hit by All Seeing Eyes. Yeah, they are constantly pushing the lead forward, but it was more so me saying, like, my Nice Nature shouldn't have been behind those gold ships that early. Oh, right, people are still running Professor of Curvature. I think Professor of Curvature is, like, such a trap in this race. Yeah, Bright Shower can't stat check. Oh, Bright Shower also ran out of stam at the end there. You saw her, like, stand up a little bit. That's because she lowered her speed because she ran out of stam. Give your Nice Nature purple skills to hit the end closer strat. I don't know about that. End closers are just so strong. You don't even have Let's Pump Some Iron. You just have Redshift and Triumphant Pulse. So, like, you could make this even better by inheriting Megi Orion. I don't know why you have so many... why do you have debuff skills on her? Yeah, I mean, if you're able to find a Megi Orion and put Let's Pump Some Iron, like, this gold chip can be even stronger. And it was, like, such a lead, too. I think, yeah, front's just so hard to play. That's unfortunate. Would it be better to get green skills over curvature? I think almost anything is better than curvature. Like, it just procs so early. And, like, yes, it's good for positioning. But it's 300 points to get better positioning. Like, why don't you just get better stats or something else? 2-star Gulcher even worth building when you can 3-star her later? Yeah, you can probably get away with waiting a little bit longer. Front is bricked, yeah. I think the only meta thing that I've read so far is that front runner is so hard to play. I think without saying Sky and without Groundworks, because I assume most people don't have their parents set up for Groundworks, like, it's just too hard to try to run front runners. We have that. Is this the Tokai Teiho? Yeah, it is. Hopefully this time it won't get blocked. We have front runners. We have one Silent Suzuka front runner. Everyone else is pace. No gold chips. Wow, no end closers at all. Is Redshift shooting or pump some iron? They all do the same thing. Shooting, Redshift is more consistent because it's 5th place or above. Shooting is 5th to 3rd, and Pump Some Iron is only 6th place. All of them give you the same 0.2 acceleration, but theoretically, you want to trigger all 3 of them at once. I would say in terms of tier list, you should try to get Redshift, then Shooting, then Pump Some Iron, because those Redshift and Shooting are a little bit more consistent. Does it require? You only need a minimum of 2 front runners if you're running front runners, because they need to fight for first place. You don't need all 3 front. You can run 2 fronts and a debuffer. I just think front runners are really weak this Champions Meet. Is it bad to run 2 ends and a nature? No, I don't think so. I just think end is the strongest position. I think that sounds fine. Same Uma, ZZZ. I don't think... There might have been some repeats. You can't inherit gold skills. You can only inherit whites, and they're unique. Should you run a 0 creek just for Maestro, or should you use one of your max limit breakout star cards and try to get higher stam? I think you can still run your 0 limit break creek for Maestro. It's definitely better to run a Maestro, just because like a 0 limit break doesn't lose out on that much stam. I mean, it's also just like the pool of Umas that you can have right now are pretty low. Like, not that many people pulled on the Uma banners, so you guys will probably see the same... Like, you're gonna see a lot of Ogres, because everyone picked Ogre with a 3-star selector. You're making ground and tail combos? Yeah, Groundworks is a combo. You need to have 3 skills out of the gate, which is like usually 3 green skills. You have a level 40 Tazuna? Yeah, I definitely think a level 40 Tazuna is worth using. Redshift on an end closer? Because theoretically, what can happen is Let's Pump Some Iron can trigger at 6th place. And then once you hit 5th place from that acceleration, you can trigger Redshift and Shooting for Victory. So like as your gold chip is accelerating with Let's Pump Some Iron, she'll be able to hit a position to activate the other 2 acceleration skills, which is a maximum of 0.6 excel. If no one's right in front, doesn't a pace get a free win? Yes, but recently I've just been seeing all the pace lose to a gold chip, so I don't know at this point. Like, they get an insane lead, but it feels like they win. The Tejo is different? Oh, okay. Yeah, also you lose, yeah, like, earlier the stream, we had 2, we had a Taiki Shuttle that got promoted twice, and she just lost her unique ult because she couldn't proc Shooting for Victory. So she just lost her entire ulti off of that. Do you want all 3? I mean, you can run 2, okay. 2 is fine, it's just you can run all 3. Do you need to have a nice Nitro max to run her in the MC or a level? Yes, you need to have her max potentialed. So you'll need to spend the 400k because a gold stam debuff skill is 3%. One of these white ones is 1%. So me triggering like All-Seeing Eyes is already stronger than both these white sparks that trigger on Pace Chaser. So you need these 2 gold skills. I'd say like there's no point in running Nice Nature if you're not picking up both of them. Is this the same Ogre that won before? No? I can't tell. They all look the same now. I think it is, yeah, because this is the one that I was like, why do you have cloudy days? Oh, Anime McQueen almost won? Oh, yeah, I think if you can get the Excel uniques, like, just look for, you know, Redshift and Shooting for Victory. Well, I guess you got these stat lines because you had really good inherits, right? I don't know. Maybe try to look for a good borrow that you can get for these 2 uniques on that McQueen, and she's probably really strong. You got hit with ads during the explanation? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you can get all 3 uniques to trigger, end closers are the strongest, because they get a 0.6 acceleration. Ogre is winning everything, but that's also because half of the Umas in it are Ogre. Well, actually, we only have 1 Ogre here. And a new Taishin. New Taishin, no uniques. Suzuka disadvantage because if not in first by at least a length and a half or ult won't trigger. Yeah. I don't know. It's so hard to. It's just. I just think it's impossible to run a front runner without Saiyan Sky right now. I mean, after this Champions Meet, you can run front runner on basically everything. Because you'll have Saiyan Sky available in the pool. Curse you, McQueen, the unrestrained didn't trigger. If no, agree who is a good parent for groundwork. Yeah, I don't. It's right-handed, not left-handed. Oh. Yeah. Be careful with all seeing. That's why I'm saying, like, you kind of need your, like, you need like 600 stamps, 600 power in order to hit with all seeing eyes. Like, you want to be able to win the URA career with her. I would say if you win the URA career and you have like 800, 900 wit with all of the skills, like, that's a pretty good nice nature to bring. And then, like, anyone who's entered these races, you can also just watch the race on your own and, like, see what happened to your Uma specifically. Do you know the rating? Do I know the rating cap in the Taurus Cup Open League? It should be B rank. The rating cap should be B rank. It wouldn't make sense to be A+, because almost nobody can make A+ ranks right now. Yeah, I just think front right now is... Actually, yeah, no, I just think front is really weak right now. You might be able to run Mara Zensky on front, because she gets 0.4 from her unique. It's just, when you run a front runner, you usually want 2 front runners. And that's just really hard to do when you don't... Like, when you should be running a gold ship in the back. The McQueen's a team trials, you don't have an ace ready? Oh wow. Yeah, you almost just stat checked everyone with that McQueen then. So you can't bring A to the graded league? No, you can't bring A to the open league. Well, it's just like the open league. Open league is like, you can't bring anything above B rank to the open league. Just enter the graded league. Like, you can bring anything to the graded league. And I think, unless you are pulling out a calculator and min-maxing your B rank Uma, just enter the graded league. There's more rewards. I mean, there's just a chance that you just RNG win. Even if you don't win the finals in the graded league, you'll get more rewards than if you win in the open league. Okay, will the Narita Taishin finally win? I've glazed Narita Taishin so much. Please, I need you to win one of these races so I can say that end closers are strong. Oh, come on! Oh, I think she won. Is Professor Curvature worth the points in this course, though? I don't think Professor Curvature is worth it. It's really expensive for better positioning when you can spend those skill points on something else. Did Narita Taishin win by a head? Please. Thank you. End closer won. Okay, you didn't have the acceleration, so the whole point doesn't matter. Breath of Fresh Air is so bad. Yeah. Also, if you trigger Breath of Fresh Air, so let me pull up the race simulator. If you trigger any stamina recovery after this point, the final leg, it's completely meaningless. Well, actually, no, it's like actually after around like this point-ish, around like 1900, any stamina skill doesn't do anything for you because it doesn't recalculate how fast you can run with your new stamina total. This gets changed, I think, year 1. So when the third scenario releases, they'll recalculate how much stamina you have. But if you restore your stamina, like in this final straight, the game won't realize that you restored your HP. So that's why, like, everyone's saying Breath of Fresh Air is so bad, because not only if you if you trigger it like in this first phase here, you don't get the full heal, and if you trigger it in this last straight here, it won't recalculate your HP total. It's just bugged. Like, as soon as your Uma decides, hey, I can run at max speed with the remaining HP I have, any HP that you restore after that point just won't be considered. Yeah, it's still better than Iron Will. Like, but you're just gambling on Breath of Fresh Air. What do we have here? An Ogre. Ogre cap. Is Fast and Furious from SSR Tamano good? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever considered that. But let me go check while I start this race up for you. Let's see. Increased velocity mid-race on a late surger. 1.8 base duration with 0.35. No, not really. You don't really want to increase your top speed before that final phase. I don't think it's worth running... Kamano Cross for that skill. I think there's just a better card that you can run in terms of skills or stats. Oh yeah. Breath of Fresh Air also gets reworked to trigger mid-race. Yeah, any stamina recovery skill in the late race right now is just absolutely useless. It's so rough. It's like rough. I don't know why they took so long to fix it. But they also like just don't tell you that it works like that, which is stupid. You need 2 more crates to get Takiyan to potential of 5 and then get rid of Breath of Fresh Air. Yeah. Yeah, just Breath of Fresh Air is so inconsistent. Navigation skills I don't think are useful. But you want to know what the difference between Nimble Navigator and Go with the Flow? It's useful when they give you speed. It's like a mechanic that I don't really want to explain because it's confusing and it's not in the game right now. But eventually navigation skills become useful, but right now they're not that good. They will get reworked. But I think Nimble Navigator gives you acceleration and lane movement, whereas Go with the Flow only gives you lane movement. Is Homestretch Haste good? Like, maybe you can get a little bit extra top speed at the end, but it's like one of the low priority skills. It works, but it's not something that you really want to grab. Yeah, Homestretch Haste is like very gambly. Like, if it procs at a good time, yes, it's good, but I mean, you'd rather have like Ogre Cap's Triumphant Pulse or something like that if you wanted to increase your velocity at the end. Nimble Navigator sims really well. Interesting. I mean, yeah, Nimble Navigator does give you Excel, but like, it's... I mean, I don't know, it's hard to trust the sim, because the sim just says, hey, you got 0.2 Excel, but you got that 0.2 Excel from being blocked for a whole second. So I really don't think the sim is simulating you getting blocked for an entire second to get that 0.2 acceleration increase. Alright. Yeah, this Marzinki just straight up died. Oh, 400 stam. Okay. Oh, this is a really good Ogre. Are you running it late? Oh no, you're running pace. Wait, why do you have Let's Pump Some Iron if you're running pace? Wait, are you running pace? You are running pace. Why did you grab Let's Pump Some Iron? How does Excel even work? I mean, we can just look at the race sim. Okay, I don't know why you have Let's Pump Some Iron if you're running Pace Chaser Ogre. Like, acceleration is simply for this section right here. Like, where this line goes up to the top speed, that's the only time acceleration matters. And if you are blocked here, like, it just straight up, it just doesn't matter, like, how much movement you have, because you're still losing out on an entire second while you're accelerating to your top speed. Are unique stamina skills better than gray skills? Yes, they're significantly better. A unique... Oh, sorry. It depends on I'm gonna assume you're talking about 3-star uniques. A 3-star unique stamina skill is a 5.5 stamina recovery. So it's equivalent to a gold recovery skill. If you're running a Tachyon who is 2-starred, or any recovery like Super Creek I think also has a 2-star one, then it's 3.5. So it's weaker than a gold but stronger than a white. For more pressure? I mean, I guess. Oh, no S in medium, though. Oh, frontrunner almost won. Yeah, after that final... Like, after you accelerate to your top speed, acceleration is useless. And then, before you hit your top speed, velocity is useless. So, if you activate... So that's why, like, people don't run T-Time right now. Is because T-Time activates... Or at least for this race, T-Time activates on that corner. So T-Time just does nothing for you until you hit that top speed. So you lose out on like 60% of the skill's effect because you haven't hit your top speed yet. I'm running it on mine because if my acceleration hits, then I can use at least 50% of T-Time. But the majority of the time, you don't want to run a velocity increase before you have accelerated to your top speed. There's a question about the level 40,000. Is she really that good? Is she worth taking instead of a speed card if you usually max out? Yeah, I would say sometimes... So the only time in the URA finale scenario where you would run a wit card or the Tazuna card is if you're hitting your speed caps too hard. But a level 40 Tazuna is really good because she has like the 10% training effectiveness. She reduces your energy costs. Like, you get a couple of extra trainings because of the energy cost reduction and the event recovery. You'll get like maybe 2 more free trainings. But it's up to you if you think Tazuna is better or wit training is better. I mostly run... Instead of like an extra speed card, I mostly just run a Marvelous Sunday. Because Marvelous Sunday has a lot of mood up events. I also really like Tazuna though, because Tazuna gives you, the first time you train with Tazuna, she automatically gives you a mood up. So you can guarantee a mood up event day 1 without having to hit Recreation. Okay, velocity and late excel in early race. Well, when you look at the track, it's wherever this red part starts, the last leg or the final leg. Like you need acceleration there, and then you need top speed after that. Yeah, I mean, I think Gold Ship's really strong. I just straight up don't want to run Gold Ship because I don't like Gold Ship as a horse. Maybe when her summer outfit comes out, I'll start running Gold Ship. But right now, I don't like Gold Ship, so I'm just not going to enter her in any of the champion meets.
人の馬娘たちが挑みます。このレース、最も人気を集めているのはサイレンス鈴鹿1番人気です。実力は負けていません。2番人気、秋の三冠馬娘テイエムオペラ王。
I said it. I don't like Gold Ship. I think she's annoying.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
Time is it? Okay, it is 6:30. We're on my time. I've been streaming for 3 hours, so that is usually when I end it. So this will be our last race. Let's see, we have a front runner, Suzuka, pace chasing Agnes. Well, actually, all pace chasers. If this Gold Ship wins, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna force Symbol into the end so I don't have to run Gold Chip. Come on, Gold Chip, activate your warning shot, and then let me activate Mystifying Murmur.
先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿。順位を振り返っていきます。依然先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿。続いて6番東海帝王、8番東海帝王、3番手、その後からヘイエムオペラ王、サガナク、アグネスタキオン、内からスペシャルウィーク、そしてその外から行くのはオグリキャップ、1馬身離れてナイスネ。
Okay, I don't think I'm activating Mystifying Murmur, so everyone's only gonna get hit by possibly one gold skill.
どうでしょうこの展開。
The speed of frontrunners determines the stamina expenditure of pace chasers, right? Yeah, whoever's in the front, like if there's no front runners, then it's just whichever pace chaser got promoted. No, I don't think I hit gold ship with Mystifying Murmur. But yeah, I think it's like very slightly determined. Like I don't think it's like a significant enough amount. Oh, gold ship is getting completely blocked by this Tokai Teho that I think ran out of stam. Yeah, that gold ship is so that gold ship just got completely blocked out. That's so funny. Oh, I think it looks like she got around, but that Tokai Teho died and took out gold ship with her. That is also one of the reasons why front running is so popular, is because you can have the best horse, and if somebody just has a worse horse that dies in front of you, you can't get around it. Like, I mean, yeah, like this has way more than enough stam. It just couldn't get around this Tokai Teho just died and then took the gold chip with her. Your Tokai didn't proc any stam skills. I always get worried when somebody has a different epith than finals champion, because I always think like, wait, did they actually beat the ERA? But there's no way you didn't with the stat line. One gold one. It's probably in career because if you're no skilling at front, yeah. I mean, it's so much easier to not get blocked. Like this gold chip maybe probably wouldn't have won, but it definitely shouldn't have placed 5th place. Just off of like the stats here. It's just, we saw during that race that this Tokai Teho just slowed down and gold chip couldn't get around it. You need a better power gold chip because she doesn't hit red shift. Frame 1. Yeah, that's you are definitely in a 6th place lottery. Like if you don't proc Let's Pump Some Iron right away, you'll never accelerate to hit red shift. So if we sorry, let me switch this to let's just say Encloser and then pull out Let's Pump Some Iron. We can see here that on average, not on average, but Let's Pump Some Iron triggers right as soon as the final leg starts. So in this like maybe half a second, you're expecting your gold ship or whoever your Encloser is to trigger at 6th place, and in the 1 second move up to 5th place in order to trigger everything else at once. How do you handle the -4 Narita story? Just run races for 5 rounds. Doesn't it get automatically recovered? Doesn't she have like a special event? Is it this one? Right? If you win the Nikkei show with it, and your practice support was healed, you just get the 4 mood back and a 20 stat bonus. Oh, it's 9 rounds? I don't know, I don't train her, I don't own her. Oh, so it's 9 rounds of bad, poor mood? Yeah, maybe you just bring a Tazuna? I don't know. I don't own her, so I don't know how to map that out. I just know she had this secret event. Yeah, I don't think you needed this much. There's no way you need 1,000 stamina with two gold skills. Like, this seems overkill. Go pray at the shrine and get lucky? Yeah, maybe. You get your mood up to normal. Or no. I mean, you'd at least clear it. You don't know how you're supposed to get good stats with the event? I am not the person to ask. I don't own her. So I have no idea. But yeah, going up to the champions meet, I'll be doing this like every time. We'll just, after my attempts at making it an ace, we'll just do some more of that. Hopefully, I'll try to figure out how people can enter a nice nature into it, because I want to trip. I need to see how consistent my Marzensky is, because without Gourmand, I think this dies at any nice nature. But this is really strong because it's not an inherited unique. Building an enclosure needs 800 stam. 800's a little low. Because you could get hit with like a double all-seeing eyes, but I mean, I think I'd rather have like 900 stam and like 800 power than 1000 stam and 700 power. Like, I think you should really try to aim for 800 power. Yeah. You won't get that much HP off of... You won't get that much HP off of, most of your HP comes from the 2400 that you get from the course itself. Like, if we look at this simulator, this is a 1200 stam, and you have 300 and... or 3400 HP. Or actually, let's just compare 800 to 1000, because that's probably more realistic. Like, it's a difference of... what is that, 100 HP? Like, it's such a small, smaller amount than you'd think it would be. Like, if you really wanted to check, you can just enter it. I think, like, the HP values here will always be correct. So this is, like, the one thing that's, I will say the sim will always be correct on, is how much HP you'll have at the start of the race. But you can see your 200 stamina is a difference of 100 HP. So, yeah, you probably don't need it at closer. I think the reference stock also has... if you go to the reference stock and you go to the champions meet, I think they have a... they have one like linked up with a nice nature with all the debuffs. So you can also test it against a nice nature. This one, I think this nice nature procs every single skill, so you'll always have minus 8% against this nice nature in the race simulator. But you can use this to try to see if you hit the HP requirement. Could going for lower stamina but more recovery skills be a good strat? The issue is that you'll probably have 400 wit, right? And I don't know where the table is. I don't have the table. But like, if you check the chances of triggering that recovery skill, where's the table? And I keep changing it. Okay. Like, I'd assume you'd have around 500 wit. Like, to proc 2 gold recovery skills at 500 wit is a 67% chance. So if your stamina value was contingent on triggering both of your gold's recovery skills, you're gonna die out 33% of the time. So you just have to like think about how much wit you have and how consistent you can hit it. I would say 67 is pretty low. I tend to aim for like at least 70% consistency, but you're also just gambling. Like stat-wise, it'll always be better to train stamina. But obviously it's easier to get the gold recovery skill, so you can just gamble on that. But I think that's everything that I wanted to say today. We'll stream at the same time tomorrow. We got 3 more runs. I got another 3 runs on this Marzensky, trying to make something better than this. And then we'll go into the race matches. Hopefully, whatever Marzensky I make tomorrow will be better than the one that I have been entering. But I don't think she's just like my backup ace. Next week I will do a full-on ace with Symboli. But I want to see if this can beat like on paper, I feel like this should beat a gold ship. But I just haven't been hitting the run that I want. But yeah. If you guys have any more questions, just ask in the Discord. And then it seems like a lot of you guys like doing these runs or like these Champions Meet events. So hopefully you guys can just like post rooms in the Champions Meet channel and try to find people to race against to practice your aces. And I'll catch you guys all tomorrow if you guys are going to show up there. Thank you guys all for watching. Bye-bye.